I love pasta with all my heart. I love pasta too much. Matter of fact, I might have a problem. Me and pasta, me and pasta go in deep. Thank you for the hand heart. I love me some Cajun Alfredo. Some Cajun Alfredo. Some Cajun Alfredo. That shit. That shit be making my pussy tingle. That shit be making my pussy pop. I'm not gonna lie. Nope, still no one in the requests. No, the requests are enabled. I know because I've had friendlies join in the requests. I don't know what the hell is going on with my account. This is actually sickening. I'm not gonna lie. This is like really upsetting. Bro, I don't know. You know what? Just out of curiosity, hold on. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna make a Kamala Harris and Trump background, and I'm gonna put it up, and I'm gonna see what happens. If my views spike when I put that fucking background up, somebody's gonna have to pay the price. Someone's gonna have to pay the price.
What's up?
Hi, how old are you?
25. And you?
I'm 20. Do you think the Christian God is real?
Yeah.
Why is that?
But I got a question. Why is it only the Christian God you're talking about?
That's the one I'm most familiar with.
You're not familiar with the Muslim God?
Nope.
Not the Jewish God?
Nope.
Buddhist God?
Nope.
Hindu God? Lucifer? You are
Lucifer?
familiar with Lucifer?
Yeah. I was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What about yeah, do you believe Lucifer exists?
No.
You're supposed to say yes to that, but okay.
Why?
Because you're worshiping Lucifer, and you met him, and you saw him too.
How could I worship Lucifer if I don't think
Because
God
you
is
talked
real?
to Lucifer. I know you talked to Lucifer.
I mean, I had an 18-year-old friend who was named Artemis who wanted to possibly change his name to Lucifer.
What the
But
fuck?
listen,
Is that a girl or a guy?
a guy.
And where
I
is he
didn't
now? He's
endorse it.
probably nowhere. Where is he now?
He's in the military.
What the fuck?
Listen, I didn't endorse the decision. That's on him. Anyway,
Oh,
he was dating a minor too, that fucking weirdo.
really? Wow.
Yeah. But anyway,
So
are
yeah,
you here to debate or are you just bored and
so yeah,
shit?
Jesus is real, man.
Well, that's not the question.
You said the Christian God.
Yeah.
It's real.
Why?
Because if Lucifer is real, he's real too.
I don't think Lucifer is real.
Well, if you saw proof of Lucifer, would you believe God exists too?
Yes,
Why?
because God created Lucifer.
What if Lucifer exists and God doesn't exist?
Then it wouldn't be Lucifer.
Well, what if he calls himself Lucifer?
Then he would be quirky, I guess.
What the fuck?
That'd be an awfully quirky thing to do. I mean,
Why don't you believe in the Christian God?
I asked you first.
I believe it's real, but I
I
want to
said
know why you don't.
why.
I said because God is good.
That doesn't prove he exists. Like, I'm glad you know adjectives, but that's not.
Well, because the universe is so big, and and the chances of us being here is very, very, very slim. So that's
Listen,
why.
the universe is big, my schlong is big. That doesn't mean that God is
Do
real.
you have one?
Maybe.
Can you stand up so I can see?
No.
Okay.
That's
How
private
how how
area.
how big? Uh, uh, uh
I'm black. Use your imagination.
okay. I could imagine a micro one from you. Micro, okay.
That's so
You know.
rude. I can't believe you would disrespect my cock like that.
But
Crazy
yeah,
word.
so basically, the chances of us being here is very low. You know that, right?
Yes, but why does this prove the
Yes.
existence of the Christian God?
Well, because 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 it just does.
Damn. Destroyed. I'll never debate again. Fuck. Y'all, I'm gonna have to delete my account. Shit! My
Why
God.
don't you believe in God though?
Because there are contradictions in the Bible.
Well, like what?
Like God being all good and creating evil.
What evil did he create?
Like he quite literally created like the concept of evil. Isaiah 45:7. He says he
Ha-
creates peace and evil. Depending on what translation you're looking at, it could say calamity, but calamity is distress. Why would an all good God
Can
create
you give me
distress?
something specific evil he created?
Sure. He gave humans the ability to grape each other.
Well, that's freedom. That's freedom of will. That has nothing to do with creating evil.
Yeah, it does. The way that
No,
he
you got
made
freedom of will.
under your worldview, the way that he made us was very specific and very intelligent, which means every single ability that we have, God gave to us on purpose.
If you couldn't grade one, you wouldn't have free will.
Am I able to fly?
No, because you're not capable of it.
Okay, why do I have to be capable of grape?
But you are. So you are. You just are.
But like, why is that permissible? Why would God do that?
It's not permissible, but you're capable of it.
Yeah, why would God make us
You're
capable of
also
that?
capable of flying. You can take a jet and fly.
Now you know damn well that's not what I mean.
Yes, you can take a jetpack. You could fly in the future. You could get wings, maybe DNA, something you never know. Right?
I'm probably gonna die before I get the opportunity to use a jetpack.
Nah, you never know. There might be a time travel. You believe in time travel?
I don't believe it's happened yet. I believe it's possible.
Well, if it's possible, then there's people from the future that can travel back, right?
They would have done that by now, probably. No?
Well, what are there among us? I saw them.
Are you sober right now, bestie?
Yeah.
You sure?
Are you?
At this point, I'm starting to question.
I'm sober. Are you? Wait, actually, time travel is real. It is real.
Do you have proof that time travel is real?
Yes. I know
What
what
is
will
the proof
happen in
that
the
time travel?
next. I know what will happen in the next 2 and 3 months.
And what's that?
I'm actually. I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm actually a time traveler.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why are you on TikTok Time traveler.
Well, because in my future there's no TikTok.
Okay, so is this like an experiment for you, or
No, there's been a nuclear war because Kamala, unfortunately Kamala won by stealing the votes, and she started a World War III. Yeah.
you know, my brain hurts just a little bit too much for this at the moment. Maybe come back at a time where I'm not mentally destitute. Okay.
No, 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 hell no.
Bye. Bye bye. 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 Bye bye. Bye bye. Hello? And goodbye. And I'm pretty sure Big Booty Baddie is thank you, Faith, is friendly. So hello? User. Period, bestie. How old are you? Can you just tell me how old you are, Batman?
Shut the fuck up.
That's not very nice of you, Batman. We're supposed to be saving Gotham and shit. Why are you talking to me like that? That's so rude. Is that corpse husband? That's crazy. No, let Batman cook. That's anyway. Please hop in the ask the question if you think the Christian God is real. Debate an atheist. I am an atheist, in case that wasn't self-evident. I just realized Ivy is the one who set who completely demolished the gift goal. Ivy, thank you so fucking much for that. You're awesome. Let's do... Thank you for the future kick, Samantha. You guys have, what's it called? A free kick for the future. Hi, Patrick. Hello?
Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow.
Shabby! Thank you! Thank you for the galaxy! You wasted no time! You wasted no time! God damn! Damn! Fuck! I want to see some W. Shelbys in the chat. Now. Now. Hello?
Hey, Sam.
Hi. How old are you?
I'm 28. I was just wondering, this isn't in regards to the prompt, but would you allow me to a cappella sing Pound Town by Sexy Red for the audience?
I would love nothing more.
Okay. Are you actually? I can't do it. Wow, I'm under pressure now. I didn't think you'd actually say yes.
How could I say no to such a request?
Oh, shit. Okay. Can I tell you what? Can you give me 5 minutes to prepare and can I come right back? Because I didn't think you'd actually say yes. This is awesome.
Bet.
Okay. Thank you, Sam. Thank you.
Of course, of course. Bye bye, my love. Period. Period. Hello?
If I snap my fingers, you forgot that you were gay.
I could really go for some pussy right now. You know what I would love to be on the menu? Some girl cock. some girl cock would be fire. I'm not gonna lie. Hello?
Oh, well.
Oh, I thought you were my best friend, TJ. I was about to say, hi, how old are you?
I am your best friend. You didn't know that?
Well, you're a man, so that wouldn't really check out.
It.
But anyway, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay. Do you think the Christian God is real?
No. But if you were to drink 5 5-hour energies, do you unlock an extra hour?
You might unlock the afterlife. I don't know about an extra hour. Maybe
'Cause if
less
there's only
hours
24
shaved
hours
off of your
in a day,
lifespan.
And you drink 5 5 hours, that's 25 hours.
I'm tired. Anyway. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
Oh wait, too young. Hi.
Oh, well, bye-bye. All right, moving on to the next guest. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
18.
What year were you born?
2006.
What month?
May.
What year did you graduate high school?
Last year.
Really?
Well, this year.
How old were you when 9/11 happened?
I was like 4.
You weren't alive, dipshit. My God. And neither was I, which is how I know you weren't. Hello?
Nigger, 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 nigger.
Why do people just like keep describing me like I already know? I already know. You don't have to tell me. I promise you I know. I promise. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
What year were you born?
2005,
What month?
December.
Do you think the Christian God is real?
Absolutely. In fact, I know the Christian God is real. But I could just got a question for you. How can you? How do you know the Christian God isn't real?
Because there are contradictions in the Bible. I asked you the question first, though.
Okay. Well, contradictions in a religious book doesn't necessarily indicate that a deity is not real. But
And why is
again,
that?
I mean, that's a non sequitur, ma'am. I don't know if you know what that means, but essentially it means that it
You don't
doesn't
have to
follow.
explain to me what debate lingo is. That's
Okay.
let's not.
Okay, well, I was just helping you out because
But
I
anyway,
don't.
logical contradictions can't exist. If inside the holy book, which describes all of the things that your God tells you to do, contains contradictions, tells you what to do, and tells you all of his attributes, and that's basically all you have to go off of aside from your own conjecture or personal experiences, which are questionable at best. Logical contradictions can't exist. So if there are logical contradictions in the Bible has to be false.
Okay, so when you say the Christian God isn't real, are you saying it like you know guaranteed that it isn't real? Like you're not even agnostic on the issue? Like you know 100% you know the Christian God is not real?
Yes.
And how can you trust your
Thank you
senses?
for the
know?
high bear. The burden of proof is on you, sir.
Yeah, but you're the one who's making the claim, so if you're
My
making
claim
the
is
claim,
negative.
exact, that's still a claim regardless, so it's on you
No,
to
it's
justify
not.
what you're saying.
Only positive claims have burden of proof. My claim is negative.
So can you prove you're negative?
That's not how that works.
When you're making a claim, even if it's a negative claim, the burden of proof is
That
to
is
prove it.
incorrect.
Like
That
if I
is
say
incorrect.
something isn't real, that means you have some evidence that indicates something 100% is not a real existent thing. You
Me
understand
saying
that?
something is not real is the denial of your positive claim, which means the burden of proof is on you. My claim is negative. I do not have any philosophical burden.
It's a claim, right?
A negative one.
It's still a claim, so you've yet to still prove it. Again, contradictions in a book does not necessarily disprove a God.
So
Do you
are you
understand
gonna
that?
like give me your argument or?
I mean, in terms, since you want to relate it to Christianity, I'd say, for example, would you say if the resurrection was proven to be true, that the Christian God would be real?
Yes.
Sorry, it's lagging there. You said yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do you think the resurrection is the most likely explanation for Jesus rising from the dead?
Well, that's what resurrection means. So, yeah.
So do you agree that it actually happened?
No.
Why not?
Because I have not seen evidence.
So all the eyewitness testimonies, as well as all the data and historical documents that we have that would indicate that he did rise from the dead, is that not enough to convince you?
No.
You have no explanation. You're just giving very short answers. You don't.
Well, if you'd like me to elaborate, people claim things to be true all the time. Other religions do the exact same thing. Why would the Christian God be the one that happens to be right?
Hold on 1 second, but there's, if you can't even name me another person who's not as well documented as Jesus. The fact that we have so much information about his life and that we could see that the only logical explanation for him rising from the dead is the fact that he actually did. If we look at, as I said, eyewitness testimonies,
We
people
have
claiming
no
to have seen him.
evidence that this happened. None.
So you're claiming that we have no evidence that anyone claimed to have seen Jesus or any of that?
No. We don't have evidence of God, of Jesus resurrecting. We have evidence that Jesus was a person that existed. We do not have evidence that he was the supernatural Son of God. That's what I want evidence for.
So you're looking for evidence that he is the supernatural Son of God.
Yes.
So do you come to all your conclusions through evidence?
Evidence or logic, or a combination of the two.
So you said evidence or logic. Can you always trust empiricism?
Not necessarily, no. But usually, things that have the most evidence to back them up are more likely to be true, which is why that's what I go with.
So when you say logic as well, how do you know that your logic is actually sound and not just biased?
Well, logic isn't biased. That's kind of the whole point. Like, if someone proves my logic to be
Yeah, but how
faulty,
do you know that
then that's one thing. But no one has yet to do that to me. So,
Okay, so do you go by like the laws of logic and stuff? Mm-hmm. When you come to your conclusions?
yes. Which is
And
why
so
the
how do you know the
contradictions
laws
in the
of logic?
Bible. How do I know them?
And how do you know that you can rely on the laws of logic using empiricism when it's not always effective?
Well,
Can
no,
you
I'm
prove
not
that?
relying on the laws of logic using empiricism. Empiricism and the laws of logic are two separate things. A combination of the two are what support me twice in my conclusion that the Christian God does not exist. We don't have empirical evidence for it, and if all the things in the Bible are true, there are contradictions. Contradictions cannot logically exist.
Okay, so can you explain to me how contradictions in one area would nullify the whole book?
Sure. Let's say, for example, God being all good. Since God is the supernatural, all-knowing, omnipresent God, that is all over the Bible. If any of his attributes are contradictory, that would mean that anything he ever did would also be logically contradictory, which would falsify the entire Bible. The contradiction that pisses me off the most is the problem of evil, where he is apparently all good, quote unquote, but also creates evil and allows evil to fester.
Do you know exactly what all good means?
What do you mean? Not evil? Not doing bad?
So do you believe that there's good and evil in a secular framework?
Yes.
Oh, and how is that possible?
What do you mean, how is that possible? We have morals too.
But you acknowledge they're subjective, right?
Yeah, and so are God's morals.
So what standard are you using to discredit God's morals?
What does and does not cause unnecessary harm.
Okay, and how do you know that God doesn't have a good reason to have evil in the world?
He hasn't revealed that. Am I just supposed to trust him?
So you realize that just because something isn't revealed doesn't mean that there isn't a good reason, right?
There's no evidence for it. Why should I believe something with no evidence?
Again, absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Just because you don't see the good reason doesn't mean there isn't. Can you at least realize that that's the case?
I can acknowledge that a lack of evidence does not guarantee he does not exist. The contradictions, however, do guarantee he does not exist. And I have yet to see evidence that all of the horrific things that he's doing justify his existence. For example, what all good plan could there be that justifies kids dying of cancer or people being raped? What all good plan could entail that?
Well, you need to realize that you're not all-knowing, right? Okay? And you don't know everything compared to the way that God would know it, correct?
Okay, so grape is good and children dying of cancer is good because ultimately all of this evil will culminate into a good.
But, well, I mean, you know that that's a possibility, right?
Are you serious?
Well, I mean, again, you're not all-knowing, an all-knowing God, so you can't put yourself in the mindset of God, so you don't
So
know
you
God's
think
reason.
it's possible that grape is actually good?
When that's a straw man. When did I ever say that? That's not what I
just
said. You're
said,
putting words into my mouth.
If God, if this is all for God's plan, God's ultimate all good plan, then that means all the things that I perceive to be as evil ultimately culminate in a good, which would make the things that led up to that ultimately, eventually good, which would make
You already acknowledge you
rape
don't believe
and
in
kids
evil,
dying of
so
cancer.
That's irrelevant.
That's not what I said.
You acknowledge. No,
I
under
have morals. I told you what my
secular
moral principles
framework,
are.
they're subjective. They're called emotions. Actually, basically, what you don't like, you see as bad. What you do like, you see as good. So you're just describing emotions. There's no such thing as morals under a secular framework.
God's morals are subjective too.
Not if they're interwoven into the fabric of the universe, then it'll be objective.
No,
because
they'd still
again,
be
it would be
subjective.
independent of any person.
That's not true.
No, as I said,
it would be
these-
dependent on God's mind.
Do you think genes are subjective? Do you think the laws of physics are subjective?
No. Well,
Right,
the
exactly.
laws
So
of
again-
physics are theoretical. I don't think physics themselves are subjective, no. I think the way that we perceive physics is subjective.
Okay, well, regardless, my point is that if the God who made the universe made it so that in the universe's nature, these are the certain morals, then essentially what you'd have to concede is that it would be objective. And so whatever he does would be objectively good. And so essentially what you'd have
That's
to
not
concede
true.
then is that no,
Nature
it is
does not
true.
have morals. The only agent that would have morals would be God, who has a conscious mind. So anything that he deems moral or immoral would be mind dependent, making it subjective.
Do you think morals can't exist without beings there?
Yes,
And how do you know that?
because morals are socially constructed.
And how do you know that they don't, that just because we haven't found it yet, we don't know that there are objective morals in the universe?
There's no evidence.
And what would evidence look like to you in that sense?
Well, considering objective means not reliant on the mind or mind independent, I don't see how morals could ever be objective. Morals
Again, just
are
'cause you-
decided upon.
But just because you don't see it doesn't mean that it couldn't be the case, no?
I mean, the what if is not really like helpful. You're just being like, well, what if? What if, what if, what if, what if? Like, that's not.
But you seem so sure when you make 100% claims, then of course, it's going to be faulty, isn't it? So
I'm
what you should-
100%
what the
sure
title
that
should
God's
be-
existence
Hold on one
is
second.
logically.
Just give me a moment. Hold on one second. You don't need to interrupt. But what you should be saying is, I think that most likely the Christian God isn't real. Not that you know for sure, because again, as an empiricist, you should acknowledge that you can never know anything 100%. And so making a 100% absolute claim is disingenuous, and it's just...
Logically, he cannot exist. Empiricism aids me in my conclusion, but logically, he cannot exist. That is a 100% guarantee, unless you can prove to me the opposite, which is why my claim is exactly as it is right now, and I will not be changing it.
And so you can always rely on logic.
Yes.
How do you know that?
Unless you think that things that are illogical can exist. Do you think illogical things can exist?
How do you know they can't?
Anytime you try and demonstrate something illogical, it cannot exist. Let's say, for example, can God create a rock that is so heavy he can't lift it?
Well, if you know the definition of all powerful, then yes.
So then
That
he exists
includes-
outside of logic.
That includes being able to do logically contradictory things. See, you don't know what omnipotence means, and it's showing because you'd realize that that's the case.
So you think God exists outside of logic?
Why do you think a God who made everything, including you, including the whole universe, would not have included logic as well? Nothing exists outside of him, so obviously.
Why is that obvious? So everything else is logical, but he doesn't have to be.
Again, a God who makes everything would obviously exist outside of all things, and so things, including logic, which especially human-made things, would have been made by him. So yes, as all-powerful, that would literally fit in the definition.
So God can create a rock that is so heavy he cannot lift it.
Again, a God can do even logically contradictory things. That would be included in omnipotence, being able to do all things and anything.
Hold on.
You just create a paradox for yourself by accepting that.
Not really. Can you explain how?
Like, because logical contradictions can't exist. And so if you accept that contradiction, you're creating a paradox.
And how do you know that?
Because that's what a fucking paradox is.
So are you using logic to come to that conclusion?
Yes. Can logical contradictions exist? Can God create a squared circle?
As an all-powerful God, by definition, he can. That's what all-powerful means.
Then you create yourself a paradox.
It's not a paradox whatsoever.
What's the definition
like
of a paradox?
Why are you distracting from the conversation that has nothing to do with...
What
The
it
topic
does
at
actually.
hand.
What's the
How is that
definition of a
distracting
paradox?
from the conversation?
Because we're discussing God's properties, not definitions of paradoxes, so that's irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant. Right now, she is saying that God cannot exist outside of logic. You're saying he can. You're saying, how is that? She's asking, how is that the case? And then she says, oh, well, if that's the case, then a paradox is created. You're asking how that's the case. She's wondering if you know what paradox means. And considering you have a really fun time trying to point out things that I don't know, why can't she do the same?
Sorry, I didn't hear what the last of you said. It lagged a bit, but I don't know if you could repeat that. It's lagging a little.
Sure. If you think it's fun to point out things that I don't know, which I do, why can't she do the same?
I think that's pretty obvious. I literally explained it. I don't know how many times you want me to explain it, but like it's very obvious.
What's
and
being
simple.
explained?
I just
If
it's
you've
just, I don't know if
asked
you're
me multiple
seriously being
times,
honest.
if you've asked me multiple times what certain things mean, and I answer, or you don't even ask me, you just say that I don't know, with no reason to say that, why can she not also ask you if you know what a paradox means?
Because that's nothing to do with the conversation. Mike
It
actually
does.
does.
How
It's
do
a
you
reflection
not
of whether
see the
you know what you're
relevance
saying
in
is
what I just
true.
said? How do you
And
not
whether
see
you
the
can feel it.
relevance? What is a paradox? I'm asking you that because you clearly don't know what a paradox
Why
is.
do you,
Just admit you don't know what a
and
paradox
how do you know
is.
that?
Because you won't answer
And
the
how
question.
on
It's
earth do
if
you
you
know
knew
that?
what a paradox, if you knew what a paradox
So,
was,
if
you
I
just
don't
answer it
answer
when
a
I
question,
asked you
I
to
don't know
define
what
it.
the answer is?
You're actually interrupting me in the middle of a sentence. You started your sentence in the middle of mine. So
Just
whenever I
relax.
asked you the definition of
Just
a
calm down.
paradox, when I asked you the definition of a paradox, don't tell a woman to calm down. When I asked you what the definition of a paradox is, and you didn't answer it, but pivoted, saying it's not relevant to the conversation, then you lose the conversation.
This is a debate. There's no losing, and you just need to relax. I know it's upsetting, but just understand what I'm saying.
All right, so before we continue this, I'm just gonna like nip this in the bud real quick. That's my friend and a person. You can chill with the condescension. It's not cute, and neither are you. Also, in a debate, the point is for there to be a winner. It is an argument and trying to see who is the most logically consistent and who's not. So there is a winner. But also, when I asked you how old you were earlier, you answered that like that. So because you
Ma'am,
knew the
listen,
answer. So
neither
why
of you
is
are
it that you're not
debating in
answering
good
this
faith.
question?
Neither of you are debating in good faith. I already explained
why are
why
you
there's
here?
no need for me to answer that question.
Then why are
I'm
you
trying to
here?
help you out. I'm trying to help you
No,
understand.
I think
but
you're completely avoiding the
your
question
understanding
because
is-
you know that you created a
Why are you
paradox.
interrupting?
You know that you created a paradox, and so
There was
create
no
a circular
paradox that
argument
was
for
made.
yourself.
Okay,
Okay,
then
so
what's the
define
No.
paradox. Define paradox.
Why? What does that have to do with the?
Thank you, Key. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway,
How can you not define a paradox?
crazy fucking work.
That's why he accepted that God is all powerful. But that if you accept that God is all powerful and he can lift the rocks, you create a paradox, which cannot, just can't happen. Like, that conversation ends.
Oh, this person did not join. Moving on to the next cast.
Theist Brooks is horrible. If you'll actually enjoy Theist Brooks, he's gotten eaten up by several atheists. If y'all actually enjoy Theist Brooks, y'all are deluded.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
Hi, how are you guys?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Good.
How old are you?
51.
Okay. Do you think the Christian God is real?
Yes, I do believe, yes. And I do wonder why you kind of say the Christian God isn't real, despite other gods you could claim to be not real. Why the Christian God?
This is the one I know the most about as an ex-Christian.
It's the what, sorry?
This is the God I know the most about as an ex-Christian myself.
Right. Why do you wear a cross then?
Because it's cute.
But it represents our Lord and Saviour who died for your sins and mine. So if you don't believe there's a God, it's a bit hypocritical wearing a cross.
Not if I just think it's cute.
Yeah, but it's more than cute. It represents, when we look at the cross, it represents Jesus came and died and rose again for the sins of the world, which I'm sure you probably know about. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he sent his one and only Son, Jesus Christ.
If God loved the world, if God loved the world so much. Hey, Lisa, I have
Aggie,
a question
could you
for
let me finish, please? I'll not
Well, you're
interrupt you if
preaching.
you
I
could
mean,
not
you're
interrupt me.
preaching. Hold on.
you're just
But you're
lecturing
preaching.
me. I didn't
Lisa,
ask.
this is a debate platform, Lisa. Do you know that? Lisa?
Like it's gothic. Like I don't. Here, I'll send you the invite. But Lisa, I'm not interested in being preached at. I just want to have a debate.
Can I ask you a question?
Well, can I ask you a
Is
question?
it related to the debate?
Yeah, yeah. Do you believe in the devil?
No,
But you're a Gothic.
that's not what
That's not
Gothic
what
means.
Gothic means.
What
That's
does it
not. That's
mean?
not even close to what
What
Gothic
is it
means.
then? What does Gothic
To
mean?
be a goth just means you listen to goth music and you are a part of the subculture. It also comes with wearing alternative fashion. But there are Christian goths. You're thinking of what's it called? Satanists, but not all Satanists. You're thinking of the theistic Satanists specifically, which I am not. I'm an atheist.
Right.
Can I ask you a question now?
Yeah, yeah, of course you can, Aggie.
Okay, cool. So if in your worldview you believe that Jesus died on the cross, okay? So
Absolutely,
God came
yeah.
down as himself in human form as a loophole for rules that he created so that you could be forgiven for his own rules. Now, knowing that information, God gave you no evidence for people like me and Sam who need evidence to believe in Jesus, which is crucial for your salvation, okay? So for me and Sam's salvation, I need evidence that Jesus actually rose from the dead, which is crucial. And there is no evidence outside of the Bible that Jesus was crucified and rose from the dead and is the Son of God. So,
Would you like me to answer you?
yeah, I would like to know why your God created no evidence, even though he's all-knowing and would know that the salvation for millions of people who are atheists, that their entire life, like salvation depends upon the evidence being there, and he created nothing for it.
Well, actually, he did, because if you look at the land of Israel as one evidence of where Jesus died, there's evidence there of where he actually
There's no
died.
evidence.
There is evidence. The land of Israel is evidence. Plus,
No,
as
that's
you
not
quite rightly
evidence.
said, the Bible is historical evidence, and it's written by 40 different authors, witness accounts that walked with Jesus, that seen Jesus die and come
Yeah, what are
back,
their names?
including his
What are their
disciples.
names? What are the 40 people's names? The anonymous
I
40
don't
people
know
that wrote the
40
Bible.
But let me tell you, let me just say one more thing to you. If the Bible wasn't factual evidence or historical truth, we wouldn't use the Bible in a court of law to put your hand on and make
You
it
don't
against
have
the
to.
will of
You-
God.
No,
Yes,
you
we
don't. You
would.
don't have to put your hand on a Bible, by the way. And
No,
the
no, no.
founding fathers of America never wrote in America. I don't know if you're in America, but you sound like you're not from America.
No, I'm not from America.
Okay, but in America, you do not have to put your
I'm
hand
not talking about
on
America.
the Bible.
I'm talking about the UK, Ireland.
Okay, well,
And the fact is, it doesn't
that's
matter where
fine.
we still use the Bible today as putting
Okay,
an oath that we
that
That
couldn't
doesn't
say
prove.
against
That's
God.
appeal to majority, and I don't
if
care.
the
I don't
Bible
care.
wasn't
It doesn't
factual,
prove
we
it.
wouldn't use it
If
in a
if
law
in
of
the
court.
if in the U.S. we put our hand on the Quran, would it make the Quran real?
Well,
What
the
about
Quran
Muslim
came
countries?
600 years after the Bible. Did
What
you
about
know
what
that?
about the Quran?
What
Okay,
about
but
the
guess
Quran?
guess what was before the New Testament? Judaism. Guess what was before that?
Torah,
Paganism.
The Torah. That's the Old Testament.
Yeah,
The
and
Torah
what
is
and
the Old Testament, the New
yeah,
Testament.
yeah. And
That's
so
the
what about
66 books called the Bible,
yeah,
Aggie.
and the Torah, and what's before that? Paganism.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you guys are not new.
And-
Hinduism is the oldest religion.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Yes,
it
it
is.
is.
No, it's not.
Then
And
what's
you
the
yes,
oldest
it
asked me a
is.
question
religion?
about why would God
What's the oldest
create-
religion? What's the oldest religion?
Christianity is the first faith.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
You're wrong.
Faith. I'm talking faith. Anybody can believe anything. I'm talking
Okay,
faith.
okay, great. You want to talk about faith. So, if I have faith that fairies exist, and I have faith that like dragons exist, if I can use faith to come to false conclusions, and also come to faith and come to true conclusions, is that a reliable source to come to truth?
But
It doesn't
you-
sound
but
like
you-
it.
but you
Faith
know-
is just
but
the
you-
absence of
but
evidence.
You know, and I know that's talking nonsense. Listen, if God
No,
doesn't
it's not.
exist,
Faith
how
is in
do
the
you
absence of
exist?
evidence. Faith
Aggie,
is
how
in
do
the
you
absence of
exist?
evidence.
How
What?
do you exist?
My
does
parents had
everything
smecks.
exist?
My parents, if you're going to listen to me, my
Yeah.
parents had smecks. Before that, evolution. Before that, the Big Bang. And we can't go
Evolution has
before
never
the
been
Big.
proven. It's just a theory.
Yeah, do you know
And
what a
the Big
theory
Bang,
is?
have you ever
Do you know what a
crashed it?
theory is?
Yeah.
Do you
it's
know what a
not
theory
fact.
is?
It's the opposite.
We can
It's
never
just
come to
something they
absolute
think.
certainty if you know
No,
about
no,
what are the
it's not.
three.
That's why it's
what,
called theory. Theory.
You know
and
what else is a
fact.
theory? Do you know? No, there's no such thing as fact when we talk
Yes,
about
there is.
science.
There's factual
No, there's
evidence
not.
and
You're
there's
wrong.
theories,
You are
darling. Yes,
you are
you're
not
not
being
correct.
you are not correct. It's
No,
so
you're not
you don't
correct, my
understand
love.
you don't understand what science is then. So
No,
what
you
are the
clearly
what's the scientific method? What's the scientific method? Lisa, what's the scientific method?
Of what?
What is the scientific
Oh
method?
my god. Oh my god.
Don't sit up here and
No.
tell me that
You don't even
we
know
can
what
never come
theory
to
is.
absolute. We
You
cannot
haven't
never
a clue
come.
what theory means. You think
Lisa.
it's
I do.
That's why
You
it's
do
called
not. Do you know
Lisa.
that gravity is a theory? Gravity's a theory.
Wait.
Gravity isn't a theory, it's a fact. That's why we
No, it's not.
What happens?
No, hold on. We can't skip over that. Lisa,
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
what is the scientific method?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a
Holy fuck.
scientist. What are you talking
Holy
about?
fuck. Did you not take science class?
No, I didn't actually.
That makes sense why you think that there's a fact. That you can never
No,
come
no,
to
no, you
absolute
need to look into it,
certainty.
sweetheart. There's
You
facts
no,
and there's
you do
theories.
because you don't
And
even know
again,
what
you
the
believe in the
fuck a
Big
scientific
Bang.
theory is.
Aggie,
You don't even know what a
you believe
scientific
in the
theory
Big
is.
Bang.
Yeah, do you know what the Big Bang is?
Are you serious? So all a load of molecules created human creation and everything that's on the earth. Are
no,
you serious?
the Big Bang. You believe a fucking Sky Daddy did it?
No,
come on,
God is
come
outside
on.
time and space, darling. He
No,
created
you can't
everything
even
from the
prove that.
beginning.
You can't even prove that. But we
It's
can prove
yes,
it.
I can. It's much
It-
easier
no,
to believe the Bible
if you
than
would
what
let
you
me,
believe.
if you would let me finish, if you would let me finish a sentence.
Well,
So
don't be
because you don't
rude
know what the
then.
scientific. Because you don't know what a scientific theory is, that's absolutely insane. But
No,
the scientific theory.
You don't know what theory is, sweetheart. You just said it. You think
All
it's
right.
fact.
All right.
You think
No,
it's fact.
you said it's fact.
not-
I don't
yeah,
believe
you-
it's fact.
you-
We can
you-
never come to absolute certainty about anything in life. That's the scientific method. The theory is the highest point you can get to in science. A hypothesis is the question. Then there's Sam explains it great. Regardless, a theory is the highest point. There is no fact beyond theory. Do you understand that in science?
We can keep going on about this theory and fact. I'm going to ask you a question. You said the Big Bang. Have you ever seen an explosion create order?
The crazy
It's
thing
not an
about that is
explosion.
the Big Bang isn't
It
even
is
an
an
explosion.
explosion
It's
of
not an
different
No, it's not.
explosion.
molecules or whatever
It's
they
not
want
an
to call it.
explosion.
It's not an
utter
explosion.
nonsense.
It's the
It was not an
expansion of the
explosion.
Understand
universe.
How wonderful and fearful you're made. That you can actually go to the toilet, your body function in itself, how you can go to the toilet.
Not everybody can do
design of
that.
Your eyes.
Yeah,
your
that's true.
hands.
Not everybody can do
everyone
that.
can
Not
do
everybody can
that.
see.
And that's
Not
all
everybody
just
can
by
see.
chance. Why are you
No,
interrupting?
it
And
wasn't.
you believe that's all by chance. I feel, do you know, that's what the
Yes.
devil does. He makes you believe that you're not even worth anything.
Your
because it's
God
just
makes
by
you
chance.
no, Lisa.
would
Your
tell
God
you
made you.
that you're
You
wonderful and
believe.
fearfully made,
You
Aggie.
believe.
Yes, that's what God would tell
First of all,
you.
it's AG. First of all, it's
Because
AG.
that's
Second
what
of
the
all,
word says.
Lisa, stop for a second. First of all, you're just making claims. Second of all, Satan is not the one who makes you believe anything. God made you broken from the jump. He made Adam and Eve put the serpent in there when he didn't have to, and he knew all well that he was going to put that tree in there and Eve was going to eat from the tree of knowledge. God made you broken and made you believe you need him in order to be an okay person.
God created free will.
Prove it.
That's what he created. Yes,
Prove
because he
God's
said to
real.
Adam- he actually
Prove
spoke
God's
to
real.
Adam. Yeah,
Prove
pardon?
God's real.
Yeah, of course
Prove
he's
God's real.
He's more
Prove
real
it.
than you are, sweetheart. Because when you die, you've got a soul.
Oh my
and where are you
gosh,
going to go?
Lisa, can you just
Eternity's
explain?
forever,
Can you
darling.
just
This life
explain
is
how he's?
short.
Oh my God, can you
And I'll
please
go on
just?
to again free will. And God is
Oh
so.
my God!
We should just move on. There's no talking to anybody.
I'm
Like,
in
girls, I'm
pain.
going.
Doesn't
You
even
don't
know the
want to know.
scientific
I'm in
method.
pain. I'm in
There's no.
pain.
You don't even know what the scientific method is,
My
Shawnee. I
head
don't even want to talk to somebody who
hurts.
doesn't know what the scientific method is and wants to talk shit about something that has more evidence backing it than your God.
Yeah, crazy word. He's more real than you are is diabolical. Hello?
True.
Hammy? Ham.
This is my cat that I just bought. Oh, where'd it go? What the hell?
Like an actual cat?
Yeah, we just bought this kitty. That's my kitty.
So cute.
What's the name?
We haven't named him yet, but I'm letting Jaden name him. I don't know. Did you name him yet? Do you want to show the camera? Hang on. Hold on.
Is that Jaden?
Yeah.
Hi, Jaden.
Oh wait, shit. Hold on, I fucked it up.
Is this an ad? To advertise what?
Oh, that's a dope cat. It's a nice cat.
He's been He's been making biscuits on the rug.
He about to make biscuits on your neck.
He was biting my earring.
Oh, as he should.
He's 2 months? 2 months old. Thank you so much, Shelby, for the
Period,
galaxy.
Shelby. Period. My God.
Name him Batter, please. Toaster Strudel.
Autumn would be such a cute name.
I like Sunny, but it's up to Jaden, to be honest.
So do I start or?
Yeah, sorry, we had a brief intermission. The cat takes
that's cool.
precedence.
Yeah, it was cool. Don't worry. I'm gonna first give off the thing that all right. So I said the Christian God isn't real. Well, look. And this is my opinion because I cannot prove the fact that I can't physically show it to you that the God is real, right? But in the Bible it states off how it's all about spirituality. So the death of so when Jesus came into
Wait, how old are you? I'm sorry, I have to ask this to everyone.
Yeah, I'm 19.
What year were you born?
August 23rd, 2005.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so what's it called? So basically it just talks about spiritual death and how the devil and everything, it's all within, and how God is your consciousness. So everything your decisions and everything that you make, it kind of it's on your consciousness, and whether it will be logical or rational or irrational decisions that you make, that'll have the impact on yourself and not to others. So basically how in my opinion how we're all energy, we're all founded from I can't prove that either we're from this earth, we might have been put on here, so many theories, right? But it kind of
Wait, so you would have to prove that the Bible is accurate before you can use it as evidence.
Oh, well, that's the thing. Okay,
Actually, I wouldn't even go that route.
Well, that's the thing.
I would say, I mean,
in what way? Like that? If the God is real, if God
here's the thing. Well, we don't even have to go there. So you explain spirituality, but every other book does when it talks about religion. So what's the relevant distinction between your religion being true versus Hinduists, Buddhism, and the Quran, and all the other religions that believe in spirituality as well? How are we to know who is true?
So that's the thing. Okay. So the thing is that there was never a true religion, because that's the thing is with the Quran, what the Prophet Muhammad did, which in my opinion, I think it was very wrong. It was
then use Hinduism or Buddhism when they're talking about spirituality and enlightenment.
Well, yes, okay. So
that are older. Sorry for saying Hinduist. I don't know how to say
it's fine.
People who are Hindu.
Yeah,
Hindu?
Hindu, Buddhist, I don't know. But I get what you're trying to say. So it's because that's the thing. You can look at their religions and everything, but in reality, all those religions, they correlate to one thing, which is God. But the difference is they have certain beliefs that kind of don't go with each other. So we can't say I can't tell you which one is the right one, because I believe that there was no intent for it to even be a religion. There's no it was all made for money. Christian, if you look at back in the let's say the slave trade and everything, where the Spaniards were they were saying that they discovered this land even though it was already there. I'm talking about US, the United States of today. How they use Catholicism to convert people, which was very wrong of them.
Wait, Gino, do you think the Christian God is real? Because it kind of just sounds like you're agreeing about it.
I believe in one God. That's the thing. But I don't believe in how you label as the Christian God. There is one God. There is one God.
Oh, so you just think there's a higher power?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Oh,
so how can you demonstrate that? How can you demonstrate that?
Wait, but hold on.
But
I say the Christian God specifically because if you think there's a higher power, that's fine. That's not what I'm here to debate.
Well, yeah, okay.
It's this one specifically. However, I completely agree about the way that Christianity is basically a vehicle for capitalism. So thank you for coming up and saying that, because you ate.
It was used. It was used for that. It might like it was used for that. Like the people that have been using it, it has been used for that, and it was used terribly wrong, which was like not okay, no bueno, you know. But
Indeed.
the
Well, thank you for coming up, Gino.
you're gonna kick me out?
I'm sorry. I gotta move on. I'm sorry.
Dang.
But thank you for coming up.
The God is your consciousness. Christ is loving everyone. You know, you all gotta love each other. We're all energy. You know.
All right. Moving on to the next guest. That was very adorable. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hi, how old are you?
19.
Okay. What year were you born? Thank you for the heart, Mihana.
2005.
Okay. Do you think the Christian God is real?
Yes, and this is actually my diss track on Q-Top, Ziego, and Divine Order. Queen China on the beat. It's China with the black vagina. Hey, yo. These bitches think they hot with that new drop, but to be honest, I put them on the paper like a news drop. See, I'm over just like a perk pop. I put them on a shirt like a merch drop. You bitches scary hoe, and to be honest, you bitches cannot play with Terry hoe.
Where did he go? Where did he go? Wait, I want to follow that man. Wait, please comment so I can follow you. You might have a career. Hey, wait, where did you go?
Why did you devour? Why did you eat? Why did you eat? Please record that shit and put it on Spotify. You ate them all up.
You.
They could never.
Thank you.
They
Thank
could
you so
never.
much.
You're so welcome. Matter of fact, I'm sure Q-Top is curled up in the fetal position crying to his mama right now as we speak.
I
Period.
played the studio version of it on his live, and it's like when you're just witnessing an atrocity happen in real life, your smile begins to just fade away, and you just begin to look more and more horrified every second as the music keeps on going.
That's so fucking hilarious.
Yes, when I'm
Thank
finished
you.
mixing it, it will be dropping, and
Period. Matter of fact, tell me when it drops, because I will post that shit on my page. I'm being
Is this your backup account? Is this like a backup account for you?
yes, I've had several because they keep on getting banana down the gutter.
Oh,
over and
okay.
over. Yeah.
Okay.
But I am gonna follow you because that shit was funny as hell.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, my love. Bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
You too.
You too.
8!
I want to talk to some homophobes. Sorry.
I want to talk to some homophobes.
I do.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
18.
What year were you born?
2004. Okay, so I just want to say that
That don't make no type of sense. Anyway, moving on to the next guest.
Wait, what happened?
Says she was 18, born in 04. Crazy work. The fuck?
You'd be 20. You'd be 20.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. Yeah. Yeah, you would. Oh, also, y'all, by the way, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal are in the bio of both me and my lovely, very attractive co-host with more than one cat now.
Thank you. Thank
Call
you.
her the pussy magnet. Period. Hello?
Hello,
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 23. I'm born
Okay.
in 2001.
Her. Do you think the Christian God is real?
You accidentally blocked me.
Oh, did I?
Just a while ago, like 5 minutes ago, I typed free will is an illusion, and yeah, kind of blocked me by accident.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it a particular account? Like, can I have the app?
Yes.
DM me the at so I can don't say it here. DM me the at so I can unblock you.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
I love you too. Love you, AJ. Bye.
Bye.
How do I?
I got you. No worries. that was a little premature. My fault. Apologies. Moving on to the next guest. Also so true, Cleo. Let's try and get the live to 70k likes. Alright. These views dropping, and that's not okay. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Rodrigo, 24 years old.
Okay.
So I
Do
believe
you want some Pepto Bismol?
Why?
No reason. Do you think the Christian God is real?
I do.
Okay, and why is that?
Mainly because there's no real argument as to why there's no God at all, and I believe that throughout history, like the same way we take into account other circumstances such as Caesar, Alexander the Great, Napoleon. You know what I mean? Like, there's no real medical records at some of those points in time, and we still consider those people to have existed and certain things to have occurred. And since there's also no argument for actually believing that there is no God, like proof that there isn't a God, I do believe that in the Christian God. Especially with the aspect of the claim that we can't know anything for certain, because that's actually backed up by Christian faith.
Okay. Do you believe that contradictions can exist?
Absolutely, that's within perception, though. Like within our perspective, right? Because there's like the electron exists without our perspective or like interaction with it, within quantum mechanics.
Do you think that it's possible that the sun
Quantum
was
mechanics don't
created-
have contradictions.
No.
They do, because
anyway,
you can't make certain statements. You can't make anything. Determinism does not exist within quantum mechanics.
Okay. Thank you. Do you think it's possible for the Earth to be made before the sun?
The Earth be made. I'm absolutely sure that certain parts of the Earth were made before our particular sun. Yes, because there are stars that are older than our Earth, and not every single aspect of like the things that compose the Earth, you know what I mean, are in constituents with the like reactions that happen with our particular star.
How would life had been sustained with no sun?
Life without a sun. What are you referring to? Can I ask specifically what this pertains to?
Yeah, sure. In Genesis, the Earth is made first.
It's wait, no, actually, the Earth is made first. Let me actually. I don't think that's.
I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life. When I'm tired.
Hold on. A quick Google search just showed me that light was made first. Like the first thing that comes up, what God made first, it was light. So that would mean stars. You know what I mean? So like, I don't think that's true. I just looked that up. It says light. Like the first thing that comes up says he made light first on the first day. Like literally put on Google, what did God make first? And it says it in order. So like within the argument of like what the claim is that he made first, it's, you know.
If you say so. Let's find out together.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How's y'all's day going though?
I want to go to sleep,
I feel you. Y'all going to college or anything?
unfortunately.
I'm a barber. Sorry you
You're
went to college.
You're a barber?
Yeah.
That's wild. Do you have do you post your cuts on anywhere?
Yeah, I do, but I'm scared to get doxxed because I do internet debates, even though that would be good for my business. But if I piss people off because I do debates, that wouldn't be good for my business, you know?
That's true. That's true. I mean, like if you get security ahead of time though, and you get some beef going, you might have a good publicity. Who knows? I mean, kind of dumb.
I mean, if I just did like a barber page, then obviously it'd be great for my business. But the fact that my page is literally just for debates, and people get angry that I come at religion, so
Yes, yeah.
I don't want people calling
Yeah.
my my barbershop.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
What about you?
You want to avoid issues, which is absolutely like.
Especially
a
because
really
it's not
good
my
thing.
barbershop, and
Right.
the owners are
Yeah.
super awesome.
Yeah. That's cool.
What about you, brother?
Just going to school for mechanical engineering currently. I'm finishing up.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Can I know what you're looking at?
On Google, I put
Yeah, if you go to Genesis 1, like 6 days of creation, it says the earth was first. I'll read it to you. So Genesis 1, when God began to create the heavens and the earth was complete chaos and darkness covered the face of the deep, while a wind from God swept over the face of the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," which would literally mean earth was before the sun.
let me show you the link of what I just found. It's from the Vatican website.
Well, just go to Bible Gateway, bro. Like open up like Bible Gateway,
yeah, but
and then
one
go
of
to
the-
Genesis 1.
One of the biggest claims and holders of like what people consider to be proof of the Christian God is the Vatican and the Christian religion, right? So like in general, like I think for that specific claim, one of the more reputable sources would be more than likely the Vatican website rather than
The Vatican is more reputable than the Bible? What?
I did not say that. I did not say that. You are putting words in my mouth, right?
Well, we just read to you the verse from the Bible, and then you
From
said
a different
"But the
version because
Vatican."
I said, but the Vatican has a website where they have the Bible that they use, right? Because a lot of the
Okay, can I
preservation.
ask what version the Vatican uses?
I just sent you a link. I'll put it on there again, right?
I can't copy and paste the link. I'm on my phone.
Vatican.va.
Okay.
www.vatican.va.
What's the name of the article?
So it says, hold on. It says the Earth was a void. That means within the scope of where the Earth was, it was just a void, which would mean that the Earth, like the location where
Can I just have the name of the source?
It's just Genesis, www.vatican.va, and you can look for Genesis 1:1.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth was a formless void, and darkness covered the face of the deep, while
So
a
that's
wind
exactly
from
what it said.
God swept. Right, so it was dark first, then
So
there
it was a
light.
void first. So yeah, which means that
Regardless, the earth came first.
no,
And it was dark.
The void was first. The void was first.
Are we just gonna ignore the part where it says the word earth? Like we just gonna skip over that part? It says
The description of the
in the
location of where the
beginning-
Earth is. Right.
in the beginning when God created the heavens and the earth. So that's number one.
Right.
The earth was a formless void, and darkness covered the face of the deep, while a wind from God swept over the face of the waters. Then God said, "Let there be light," and there was light.
Formless.
Earth came first.
Did you know that it says the formless waters, right? And that's what it says.
No, it says the face of the waters. It doesn't say the formless waters.
Did you know that within the field of study of astrodynamics, that people are considering space as a superfluid? So wouldn't that be considered like waters within the case of how things are being described at times?
Light still would have come after.
Which tracks? That's how it happened, right? That's how it says. It came after that, right?
It says the earth first. The earth did not form after the sun. I mean, before the sun. That's not how that worked.
Well, it says the aspect of the earth was already addressed where it was actually a void, right? So like the place where the earth was a void.
It's describing the earth as a void, as in devoid of light. It says the earth. The word is earth.
The earth was a void. It says the earth was a void, right? And it was filled with darkness.
Covered in dark. Okay, so we had the formless void of earth with no light, and then we had light afterward. So earth, void was first, and then the light happened after that.
Oof. Okay. Actually, sorry. So it says the very first line, right? Says, God made the heavens and the earth. That is within description of his actions on the first day, right? So then it's describing what he made, but it's not necessarily describing it in exact sequence of time.
They use the word then. They use the word then, which is a sequential word. After they talk about the earth. Then is a sequential word.
So it says darkness covered the face of the deep, as in within the scope of like the volume of it, because obviously deep is a relation of volume.
And then
so that
it says then God said let there be light, which means after God said let there be light.
Okay. After he said let there be light, which means the place where it was a void was not like filled with a space. Yeah, it was still space. It was not like matter within that point. And if you think about it, if he said let there be light after, and it tracks with the aspect of fission of like stars forming and like matter.
The mental gymnastics you're doing right now is really painful.
Which is true.
It's
beautiful, right? It is absolutely beautiful when it comes to the. If you look at all the major scientists throughout history,
why are you doing this to yourself, dude?
Because I'm a scientist. You know what I mean? Like the most successful scientists within like all life have all believed in God. You know what I mean? They have all believed in God. Aristotle believed in God. I mean, like, and he was a Greek, right? The Greeks believed in God.
Sir, you have to admit that this is very sad.
It is very, very sad. I agree, without a doubt, in a lot of ways, to many different people in many other ways. Like,
you think your God is all good?
I believe God is above
No,
good.
AG, there's no point in moving past this. Because you can't just look at this and say, nah. We're reading the same shit.
Yeah,
they do.
We are reading the same shit, and we're talking about the same thing. I agree. Completely.
Yeah, so how are you doing backflips and somersaults?
It might seem like that. It's just that I'm talking about things that correlate within a field that most people are not very familiar with.
Dude. It said earth, then light.
Well, the description of like earth doesn't coincide completely with one conceptualization of a moment. You know what I mean? You can address things.
Okay, so that further proves me right then. Because then you're saying that the way that he described earth is inaccurate.
No, I never said accurate.
Yes.
I said different. It's different from the thing you're saying it is. You know what I mean?
Okay, like, so then the Bible is not reliable.
No, it's not reliable if you're gonna like read it without context. You know what I mean? Like
if this is the first line, what context? It is the first line. Context from what? Context from where? It's line number 1.
We just established that Earth, like the place, was not there, like as matter. You know what I mean? Like it was a space. So
that doesn't matter.
It does a lot. With language matters. The way things are stated matter.
Before the light.
No, that's not what was said in there.
What do you mean no? It says
no.
then. Dude, you can't be serious right now. You can't be serious.
It's because waters have been described as different things, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, people were using different words to describe
Holy
different
shit,
things.
thank you for the galaxy, K. Also, I refuse to do this to myself. I refuse.
That's why I was trying to move to a different argument. Also, because I'm reading the translations, like the original Hebrew right now this is not a strong argument to use, by the way.
What's not?
The argument we're using right now, like the heavens before the earth, I think the strongest argument against God is the problem of evil.
I agree.
Not contradictions in the Bible. Contradictions don't prove anything. That just proves man failed. So you have to go against like philosophical arguments against his, like if you're looking up like arguments against God, like you're not going to find one against unless you will find rejection of the Bible in itself, but rejection of the Bible in the sense of like how can he create evil?
In the original Hebrew, then what does it claim in Genesis?
So they're putting in like I'll read it to you. So
Okay.
like they at the fourth day in Hebrew, meaning to create is not used. Rather, the Hebrew verb, I can't say the words, meaning to do. But they basically mean that the heavens and the earth, or since the sun, moon, and stars are included in the heavens mentioned in Genesis 1:1, they were created on the first day. Okay, but there's a problem. Genesis 1:1 isn't the first day, as somebody else points out. I'm just reading this. But I wouldn't stand in like there's contradictions in the Bible as a point against God, because people are going to be able to easily
Oh my God.
pull that apart and go, well, men.
No, not me. I'm sorry, not me.
Oh, okay. No worries.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Because people will be like, well, men messed that up. You know? If you want to go against, I would say like the problem of evil is like one of the strongest, especially natural evil. Like natural evil is one of the easiest, especially for the Christian God, one of the easiest things to like point out and watch how people struggle to defend.
Interesting. If that's the case, then how come we see other atheist debaters use them as pretty good defeaters?
Like contradictions in the Bible?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the contradictions I would say that are useful are like when Jesus died, or when Jesus was supposed to go to, what is it? Like I know there's a few verses that a lot of atheists use, and like what day was Jesus supposed to be at the, I can't think of the word, because in Mark and like Luke, I think, or they change what day or times he's supposed to be. I even have them. I can probably read them. I just would say that I would say this point isn't a strong point, because the like the beginnings of like heaven and earth, there's such a like between Catholicism and the changing of the Bible, between each Bible what's the damn word? Sorry, my brain's like not working today.
Version?
Between each version it changes. So like you have to like go through the different versions. Passover, yes. Between each version, my brain is farting so hard right now.
It's okay. We're just gonna. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18. My name is Ahmed.
What year were you born?
06.
What month?
May 3rd.
Okay. Do you think the Christian God is real?
Yes, I do.
And why is that?
Because of the evidence and the proof in the Quran.
Can you prove to us that the Quran is accurate?
Yeah, I got you. So the Quran is actually not like the Bible. There's only been one version, right? And it's never been changed ever. It claims that the God of the Christians is also the God of the Muslims, right? And there's a lot of scientific proof, predictions of the future. I could tell you some if you want.
Please.
I got you. All right, so in one of the verses, it says that الذي خلق الموت الذي خلق الشمس والقمر كل في فلك يسبحون. It says that the one who created the sun and the moon, all swimming in an orbit, right? This was written 1,400 years ago. How could someone know that at that time?
So you're saying it's true because they got one thing or a few things
No,
correct.
there's more. There's also a prediction, right? This was, again, 1,400 years ago. The Prophet Muhammad, by the way, he couldn't read, he couldn't write. So there's stuff that really, there's no way he would have known. No one at that time knew that. He said that towards the end times, there's going to be barefooted Bedouins, right? This is that are going to compete in building tall buildings, okay? Right now, if you look at the tallest building in the world, who made them? The barefooted Bedouins in UAE, Emirat, that's Burj Khalifa. And you have other Arabs who are the barefooted Bedouins building an even taller building in Saudi that they're making right now. How could you explain that, possibly? And this is all true.
You know your religion isn't the only one that claims prophecy, right? But also, if a book of like 1,000 years ago got like a few things
500
about...
years ago.
Oh, okay.
No,
500.
it has a lot of things, right? No, sorry, it's not 500 years ago.
If a book from 500 years ago got like a
That's
few
wrong,
things
brother.
right
It's
about
1,500 years
science...
ago. It's not 500 years ago.
Okay,
It's way more than
so...
that. But
Really?
you guys are talking about science.
Let's find out.
Go ahead.
Let's find out.
First century. And I just want to say, if anyone really is looking for the truth and they study the Islam, there's no way they find it to be wrong. It's a perfect religion. The book is perfect. Everything's perfect, and I stand by that.
It's like 1400-ish years old.
Okay, that's just not.
Apparently.
If you Google how old is the Quran, and not one letter of it.
When you leave the app, I can't hear you.
Oh, my bad. I said, when you Google the Quran, it says 1,382 years old. That's the first thing that comes up.
I said 1400.
Yeah, 1,400, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. I thought you said 400.
Hey, in the Quran, 434. What is your interpretation of disciplining your wife gently?
Well, there's a lot that goes into it. It's going to take a long time to explain that.
I know the context. I've read it.
I don't think you know all the context.
I'm asking you. I do. My bosses are Muslim.
Okay, that doesn't mean you know all the context. That doesn't mean you studied the religion.
I do, because this is what we talk about. I asked them all these questions.
Tell me the hadith.
The context?
Tell me the hadith that tells you what you should do in that situation, since you know so much.
In this situation, okay, so men are caretakers. Men are the caretakers.
Tell me the hadith. Tell me the hadith.
All right. So anyway, calm the fuck down. If you can't.
Also, why are we entertaining this? Why are we entertaining this when we're talking about the Christian God? Because he came up here saying he believes in the Christian God, and then said he believes in the Quran, which are not the same things.
And I'm bored.
This is not Christianity.
I'm bored.
Christianity is the Bible. You believe in the Quran.
Bye.
It's always context. It's always context. Context.
Since you know so much. Calm down. It's never that serious. Let's see. Moving on to the next guest.
Hi, I'm 24.
Okay. Do you think the Christian God is real?
Yes, I do. I just want to say, I might not use the Bible a lot, but I believe in the Christian God as our creator, and it's also known as Jesus. So can you agree what you're saying is Jesus isn't real, or the Christian God is Jesus?
The
The Christian God is
version-
not Jesus.
No.
Yes, Jesus is, and
The
Christian.
Son of God, but he is not the God the Father.
That's a different branch of Christianity.
No, it's not. God the Father is completely different than Jesus. God the Father impregnated Mary, and there came Jesus. Jesus, it did not create the earth.
Well, there's
Correct?
another. No, there's another branch of Christianity in Catholicism that believes Jesus Christ is God.
Well, then y'all are just blasphemous because the Bible doesn't say that shit.
No, I mean, yes, we believe that Jesus. It's just a little thing before the debate that Jesus Christ is God. I mean, either way.
There's a Trinity. There's a Trinity, yes, but are they all? Are they God the Father, the creationist? No.
What branch of Christianity are you referring to?
I'm talking about the Bible. What the Bible says.
Yeah, but what
I
branch?
don't give a shit about denominations. I'm reading straight from the Bible, what the Bible says. So Jesus is the Son of God.
I told you.
Jesus did not create the heavens and the earth. Therefore, God is above Jesus. God is the creator.
I'm not
Wait.
reading from that Bible though.
How do you know what to follow?
How are you not reading from that Bible?
Yeah, how do you know what to follow, but you claim to be a Christian if you don't read the Bible?
Direct testimony of Christ. Through the direct testimonies of Christ that people have.
Wait, so
appeal to majority?
Yes.
Cool.
It's
wait.
So go to Islam and go to Islam and tell me that their religion is not
Wait,
true.
no, hold on. So the
from
way
what I
that
was-
you were gonna have this debate was just by telling us about your personal experiences or the personal experiences of other
that's
people?
that's not what I'm saying. No, you're demeaning what it means. No.
Okay.
I'm saying that in Christianity, as I was taught and born and raised as Christian, we were taught that Jesus Christ is God. They're the same thing. That's all, just to start the debate. Or you know what? I'll just say the Christian God then. Fine. I'll just call it the Christian God.
Here's the thing though. You haven't cracked your book, right, bro? So if you're gonna say just because you were taught one thing, but you haven't cracked the book to tell you what is said in it,
They're
then
not
it's extremely
related.
blasphemous. Whenever God is the creator, he is above Jesus.
They're not related though. The Bible is a historical context. It doesn't really teach you about Jesus. That's why.
Really? Because what's the New Testament about?
Wait, so then how would the people
What's the New
that told
Testament
you
about?
about Jesus know about Jesus?
By meeting with Jesus, he's real. God is real. He's within
Prove
your
it.
spirit.
Prove it.
For a believer, he's within your spirit. You might not be a believer.
So
we have to
great.
agree with you
so,
already?
So So how do you know that you have the Spirit?
By seeing it.
Seeing it.
Yes.
Okay. What do you see?
I can't describe it. It's like a blue aura. You see, like some kind of a head thing. Like I couldn't draw it or tell you, but I don't know. It looks like sparkles and like a lot of I would say very sparkly and very like starry, kind of sparkly. Lots of different lights and auras around his presence.
Bestie, you might just have astigmatism.
What's that?
So that's not convincing me because lots of people believe that they see things. Okay, and so that doesn't prove. That's not proof to me that that's a spirit, right? How can you demonstrate that that's a spirit just based off of feelings?
You exactly. You can't demonstrate that it's not real for other people's experiences. That your subjective experience does not rule all the experience.
No, I was a Christian.
Yes, but when people see stuff, right? You can't tell them that they're not seeing that. So to them, it is real.
I can say that you're being delusional.
If a bunch of
Right.
people claim to have seen a fairy, does that mean that the fairy is real?
To them, it is.
That's not what we're asking you, though.
Yeah, but is that logically sound to believe that I saw a fairy?
That's not what. It doesn't have to be logically sound at all. It could be
Okay, do you
illogical.
want to believe as many true things as possible? You're losing the debate really quickly when you just say it doesn't have to be logically sound. So it's not. So that's not going to be like any sort of evidence for me to believe in a God when you say it doesn't have to be logically sound.
It's not a fact.
So if we can come to conclusions that things that aren't logically sound are true, then fuck everything. We might as well just believe anything.
That's the point. Yes, like not everything's logical. Do you believe in
No. So that's first of all, when we talk about philosophy and epistemology, like, yes, things do have to be logical, and emotions also. Like that has nothing to do with emotions have nothing to do with logic. Just
Right.
because you don't logically understand your emotions doesn't mean there's not a rhyme or reason for why you're having that emotion, which can be logically sound.
Well, I mean, there's already explanation for why we feel things. It's literally chemical reactions.
Right. I know you're going to say neurotransmitters and chemical reactions. However,
That's what it is.
But what you feel is not neurotransmitters and chemical reactions. You don't feel. You feel what you feel.
But
no?
that's the logical explanation for why you feel those things in the first place.
But do you feel something logical or do you feel something emotional?
There's a logical
the
explanation.
reason that I'm feeling
I'm
things
saying the
is
logical
logical.
explanation doesn't exist.
Yes, it does.
For God? For God?
feeling?
Yeah, I know.
How could you
The
equate a
logic,
feeling?
the reason we feel the feelings is because of chemical reactions. How we
Yes.
experience those feelings is subjective, based off of how we are able to perceive them. But the emotions themselves are a product of chemical reactions.
Yes, and as a product of chemical reactions, that's an explanation of what you're not what you can feel. But what you
But it
feel-
doesn't make it true, right? So like you can't like tell me that just because you see this that makes it true.
To me, it does though. Why should your opinion
Okay.
be the objective one?
Well, you're debating with me, so you're trying to win me over. You're making the positive claim. So if you're going to say, if I'm coming against you saying, well, that doesn't drive me to believe that your experience makes God true, because I see all these other 4,000 other gods, and I see that all these other religions feel the same way. So what's the relevant distinction between your God and how can I believe that yours is the true one and theirs isn't the true one just because you both feel things and see things?
They can coexist.
They can coexist?
Yeah.
So there's 4,000 other gods?
There can be, yes. It's just one person can't have them all, but you can have one. There can be 4,000 different gods. We live in an infinite universe. The universe is infinite.
Oh my god. Anyway.
That goes against
Yeah,
against your God
that's
being
not.
there.
You're not
infinite
Christian,
that goes.
Bestie.
We
You're-
should do
you're not
homophobes.
Homophobes. Okay, bet.
Sorry.
Hello?
Hi, is it
Hi.
working? Can you hear me?
Yes. How old are you?
I'm 19, born 2005,
What month?
June.
Okay. Do you think the Christian God is real?
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure and like 10% not sure. And I just want to start by saying thank you for giving me a platform to speak, and I appreciate the debate and everything. This is really cool too. I've never done this before, so thank you.
Thank you for coming up.
Yes,
You want to turn
absolutely.
atheist today?
Maybe it's something
Is
like
your mind open?
absolutely. My mind's open to anything. I want to, I want to get to the bottom of whatever this world has to offer us and whatever's happening, right? So that's
Can I
my-
ask if
my
you
look at
are a
it.
part of the LGBTQ community?
A part of, I wouldn't say like I'm a part of a community,
Are you a fellow queer? Is what we're asking.
and I don't really like the term queer either. I
Really?
like
Would you
guys
say-
and I kind of like girls, so that's how I see it.
Okay. I got you. I'm only asking that. Do you struggle with Christianity because of that part of yourself?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Same. And that's where I became an atheist after I started deconstructing my religion, because I grew up Christian and I am a lesbian. But anyways, we can run a few arguments. I'll let Sam start off with whatever argument you want to run.
I have a really kind of interesting take on this, and maybe it's not super normal to hear, but I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay.
I believe that the Christian God could be real because of the blatant Satanism we see in 2024. I believe that the world is run by definitely Satanists, and I can give you evidence for that. We can really talk about it, but I believe the powers that control us, whether it be conservative or liberal, Republican, Democrat, doesn't matter. They control us, and it's satanic. And the problem for me is I don't know if I believe in Satan, but I do know that they believe in Satan, and I do know that they worship Moloch, and they worship Baal, and they worship ancient deities for their personal gain and their
Okay,
power.
have you
and
read
money.
the book of like Satanism? Have you read what they believe in?
Um,
Because you're told the Christian version of Satan, but you're not told what Satanists believe in.
Right, and okay. So correct me if I'm wrong. There's two types of Satanism, right? There's Satanism that doesn't believe in the theological Satan, and then Satanists that do believe in the theological Satan and actually worship him. Correct?
I think there's several types of Satanism.
Okay, but right, like
But yes, yes,
Right.
you're right. There's a theistic Satanism, atheistic Satanism,
right. So I don't.
esoteric Satanism, rationalist Satanism, reactive Satanism. There's a bunch of different Satanism. But if you talk about like the actual temple of Satanism, like
I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to jump the gun and start sounding crazy, which I know this is going to sound. But I want to throw you guys right back to 2016, the 2016 election against Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Do you remember Hillary Clinton's emails that went rampant and everybody said, "Oh, don't look at these emails," all this stuff, right? Do you remember that controversy back then?
Yes.
Okay. In those emails, you can literally look them up on WikiLeaks, look them up on anything you want to. They are littered with CP code. There is literally an email in there. I have it memorized in my brain. With fingers crossed, rabbit's foot to my left ear, I will be sacrificing a chicken in the backyard to Moloch tonight. So to me, when I read that as a citizen of the world under God, when I read that you are sacrificing a chicken to Moloch, this is in your emails, and CNN is telling us, don't read these emails or you're going to go to jail. They're telling us all these things. I want to know.
Okay, wait.
this is
Where? AG?
I'm gonna let you.
Please tell me where I can find.
Absolutely.
This email,
I would love to. Okay, so you can go right on WikiLeaks. This was all completely released back in 2016. All of the comments, if they want to say troll, it's not a troll. This is facts. You can look this up, okay?
Wait. I don't think anything with the word wiki in it is a reliable source.
No, okay, no, WikiLeaks was, you must not know the history of WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks was like for
I think it was literally
whistleblowers.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it was literally founded for this exact kind of shit.
It was for whistleblowers, like you would for CIA agency, like they would blow up things, right? And actually, Julian Assange, the creator of WikiLeaks, was just imprisoned. So there's a reason for that, right?
Would it not be perhaps defamation?
I guess it depends on what's defamation. As a public servant, if you are sacrificing a chicken to Moloch in the backyard, is there not
yeah,
some...
but like, how do you know that that's what the email actually says and that this is reliable?
Because the news reported on it for 2 years straight, the 2016 election, like it was huge.
But that's what it said?
Yes,
like
100%.
No, I mean
yes.
like on the news they said that they were talking about. Okay, so there's a gap between the news says don't read the email and you found what claims to be the email that is talking about sacrificing a chicken, but how do you know for sure that that is the actual email?
So, because they were all leaked from her government email, this was huge. She is liable for the thousands of emails that she privately sent, which she shouldn't have. They're illegal to be sending those emails. These are all real confirmed emails. Whether the debate isn't whether they're real or not. They are real. It's just that the media only decided to report on the parts that they wanted to, that covered them, because they all went to Epstein's Island. They all went to his ranch in New Mexico. Diddy's parties, it's all blowing up right now. And I was like, I remember this from 2019. They are sick Satanists, and whether or not God or Satan is real, I know they worship Satan and Moloch and Baal.
Something?
Sure, yes.
Hello. So, yeah, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange, yeah, he was arrested. He's now free out of his, I believe he was in Switzerland is where he held up. They protected him, or the UK. I can't remember which one. He was a prisoner in the American states, not because of Hillary Clinton and Satanism, but because he released the war crimes that the Americans were doing in Afghanistan. That was on WikiLeaks. It has nothing to do with Satanism. I have looked at the Hillary Clinton emails on WikiLeaks. There is nothing mentioning the chicken sacrifice.
Okay.
That is not there.
Yes, it absolutely is. And for you to even come on here and deny that is sick and deranged. It is absolutely
Can I
there.
ask you a
In
question?
fact, in just a second. In fact, they even said that Obama sent $45,000 worth of hot dogs to the White House for a private party. Are we using the same channels? Okay?
Can I
So
ask you
don't
a
tell me it's a
question?
liar. They're covering it up. Yes, please ask me a question. Yes.
What hard, concrete evidence do you have that Satanism is running the world?
Okay, so let's start with BlackRock. Okay.
Can you just go with no? BlackRock is not one. I mean this in the most nicest way possible. Since I told Sam
What
I
do
was
you
going to be
mean
nice.
not one? If
You are a troll.
BlackRock owns equity in every
are a
single
troll.
company in the world, how does that not control them?
They do not own every single company.
No, not every single company, 80% of the companies in the West. I work at a store. When we do truck days unboxing, 60% of the items are owned by one company. From Crest to body wash to food to pet food, everything is owned by the same company. It's all owned by these elitist people that are fooling you with the mass media.
Are you a Republican?
I'm not really either, because what they're putting on Trump and saying he's the chosen one of God, I feel like that's giving into the Revelation chapter as well.
He's also a rapist.
Okay, and you know what? The courts have also been completely taken over by liberal judges. So if you want to go
No,
down that
he literally appointed all 9 people that convicted him.
Yes.
back in
also he's a
2016,
racist.
and then they went against him because they gave them money from
2019.
China.
2019.
Okay.
He was the court
Okay,
tried him
I'm
in
going to say this.
2019.
I'm going to say this with the utmost respect, okay?
Yes,
Listen, as somebody whose mother believes the exact same shit you're saying, I want you to hear me loud and clear. Just because evil exists in the world does not prove the existence of Satan. People have always done evil, regardless of Satan
Fair
being
enough.
real, correct? Right?
Absolutely.
Regardless,
Fair enough.
regardless. But when you're a Christian, you kind of have this distorted view where you think that it's Satan leading the world. In reality, these
But
people are
I'm
going
not-
to use Satan, but that's because they maybe possibly used to believe, or whatever the case is. You know, I'm sure you believe
okay, I have to just.
But it
chime in
doesn't-
now. It's funny how they all worship Satan, though, and they all
You have
worship
no evidence
Molech
of that.
and Baal. No evidence of what? If you look in the
Of
media,
everyone
look at
worshiping
just
Satan.
okay, but the same way you believe
Billie
in God.
Eilish, Ariana Grande, Beyonce, all of them write about
Listen.
the Bible. Lady Gaga, Judas is clearly demonic.
Listen. Just because you believe in God doesn't make him true. The same way
Okay,
they believe in
okay,
Satan doesn't
okay.
make him true.
Can you
so
please
even
refute the
the
Hillary
same
Clinton
way?
email?
Hold.
Please
I tried to find it. I
refute
couldn't.
the Hillary Clinton
Listen. You can literally go on WikiLeaks and search. I searched exactly what you said. I couldn't find it. I'm not going to say that she didn't say what you are saying. But what I am saying is, I don't really give a shit if she did say it. Because
Really?
do I believe Satanists?
Really,
Yes.
though?
Listen. Yes, I'm on WikiLeaks. I can show you. I don't give a shit if she said it, because Satanists are going to be around regardless if he is real or not.
But they're not just like average day neighborhood people. They are the people in power. Like, look
I
at
am
Bohemian
objectively
Grove.
going to say you are objectively wrong about the chicken, though. 'cause
Okay,
I've
well,
read
I'm
the
going to say
emails.
you're
You are
objectively
objective.
being brainwashed by the media. So, anyways,
No.
Bohemian Grove. Oh yes.
I want you.
If
Okay,
they
I challenge you
own the
then.
media,
I
then
challenge
you're
you to
being
bring up the
brainwashed.
email then that says that. Bring up the email and give
I
us the link
absolutely
to
will.
the email that says.
Okay,
Do that
perfect.
now.
Yep, I will. Just please give me like 2 minutes.
Somebody said this is anti-Semitism.
It's loosely. Loosely.
Yeah, that's because what
Just
Google is telling
find
you.
the
They're telling
email.
you it's a
Find the
conspiracy
email.
theory.
You are not
They
talking.
tell
Find
you
the
it's
email.
debunked. They tell
Find
you
the email.
everything, so you don't look at them. I'm finding the email. Please give me a second.
Don't focus on us. Focus on the email. Yeah, this
Okay.
is just disgusting.
Okay, just give me a sec.
Do I like Hillary Clinton? No, I think she's a horrible person, but she never said that in the emails. There's reasons
she
to hate her that are
absolutely
just
did.
stop talking.
I can talk if I please, and she
Find
did
the
say
email.
You can't
No, she
lie
didn't.
and say she didn't say the email
I'm
when
not
she
lying.
did. When she did,
She
okay?
did. But yeah,
Okay,
but
here it is, right here. I have it, the date,
Give us.
07, 31,
No,
2015.
no, the website. The website.
WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks is the website. WikiLeaks.org. Okay? From Cheryl Mills to Hillary Clinton.
Stop.
Stop
You're going
what?
to tell us where on WikiLeaks to find it, exactly how to find it, because I've read
Okay,
the emails.
here's exactly what I searched
never
up.
found.
Here's exactly what I searched up. Please let me speak. I am showing you the proof. Email Hillary Clinton sacrificing chicken to Moloch. The first link that
Thank you for the $10, Samantha.
They need to seek therapy.
Yeah, they sound like my
Genuine.
mom.
Also,
No one
I
should
have
ever
good
want to
news.
sound like my mom. What's your
Actually,
good news?
I did find it though.
Really?
You did find it?
Yeah, you want to see?
Is it
Sure.
trustmebro.com?
He's not lying.
Probably.
He's not lying, but I really could care less because this doesn't prove anything. So hold on.
But yeah, good news.
Okay.
I can
With
officially.
fingers crossed, the old rabbit's foot out of the box in the attic. I will be sacrificing a chicken in the backyard to Moloch.
Okay.
This is WikiLeaks. This is from Cheryl Mills to Hillary Clinton. This isn't Hillary Clinton saying this though.
Who the fuck is that?
Hillary Clinton didn't say this.
Like I said, she never said it.
Yeah, she didn't say it.
Anyway, the good news is I'm going for my medical in the military in 2 days' time, and also I can now go live on my own now.
Hey, let's fucking go!
I don't think I can turn on my camera though. I can. I can turn on. Oh, I'm not turning that on. Fuck no.
Why not, Patrick?
I'm just in my yellows out here.
Okay, here's my problem, okay? Here's my problem for the Christians,
Yes.
because this is how my mom is. Oh, what's up, Patrick?
What's up?
Patrick!
Yellow.
My issue is that they are the biggest fucking, like, they need the biggest aluminum, like, tinfoil fucking hat on the planet. That's what they need.
They do. Lesbian feminist, do you think being lesbian is wrong?
I'd be very sad if they do.
It says
Oh
fesbian.
God, I didn't mean to join.
Oh, I figured. Bye. AG, do you want to go on your account?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Bro, my fucking Nick stick is fucking burnt.
Your what?
My Nick stick is so burnt,
Oh, it's
bro.
this guy again, Sam.
Oh,
Sam, it's this guy.
Wait, did you change? Hold on, Sam. Sam, tell me the truth.
This
Did you change
guy.
the background? Did you change the background?
Yes.
Why? I wanted to debate you on.
Because AG wants to talk about the lesbians.
Dude, I don't want to. I've already
Bro,
like.
you're gonna stop.
What's that?
It ain't about you.
Because
It
I've
ain't
debated
about
both sides on
you.
this topic.
Are you gonna
Okay,
stop beef with me again, bro?
Well, you
Oh
guys
my
don't
God.
care about me.
No, I don't. After
I
you
don't know
started
you.
beefing
Patrick,
with
I
me.
wasn't asking you, buddy. Sorry.
Yes,
I
you were.
don't know you,
said
bro.
guys.
Otherwise, I would care about you, but I don't know you, so it's hard for
Sam,
me to say I
owe
care
a
about
kick.
you. And
Please
I
kick him. I owe you a kick. Please kick him.
You don't owe me a kick.
Okay. But AG, that guy
Okay.
literally said, "Well, I hate your accent," and that's why he was mean to me the entire time we debated.
What? I don't understand why you get so much shit. I fucking one, love your accent, and two, you're fucking smart as fuck.
Right.
So like, they're just mad that you're smarter than them, honestly, Patrick.
You're making me blush. I love my strawberry milk. Strawberry milk's the best. If you don't drink strawberry
Honestly,
milk, you're weird.
I fucking
think-
love strawberry milk.
think
I love them pink
strawberry
cows.
flavored milk makes me so it's so upsetting. Anyway,
Patrick, wait, Patrick, do you want to see my cat that I just bought today?
Yes. What are you naming them?
They're still trying to
Wait,
decide.
I think the official name is Pluto.
I'll never forget Pluto unlike the planet.
Yes.
Shut up, Patrick.
What?
I'll never forget. Like it's a fucking person.
I'd rather never forget Pluto than never forget 9/11.
Oh.
No can.
God damn.
God damn.
Damn.
God damn.
Damn. Fuck. Damn. All right. Okay. Yo, we will be migrating onto AG's account.
we're
right
crossing the border.
now, so we can.
You coming
debate
over, Patrick? Or are you
Yeah,
busy?
I'll come over. My break's my break's still going on, so I'll join.
Okay, bet.
Okay, bet.
All right, see you guys over there.
Okay. Follow AJ if you're not already. Thank you for the lock and key.
Oh, it's like the metaphor the
I
misogynists
know, and it makes me so upset. Okay.
use. Bye. See you there. Right now, I'm just squat in a corner.
What do you do for work, Patrick?
I work in a warehouse lifting up boxes and putting them on a pallet because I'm a big muscular man.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that's my week job, and then on the weekend, on Sunday, I do customer service at an indoor skydiving place.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
If you are joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. Run up the likes and shares. Let's get Sam up here.
Oh, get off Cornhub. What did they say to get that respond? Oh, yeah, deserved.
Alright.
It feels so good to be queer on this fucking platform. I love it here. I love it here.
Alright, we got... Somebody is...
There's a new English or Spanish, Aussie or UK.
Alright, if you're joining right now and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. Patrick, it's so weird seeing your face. I've never seen your face.
I know. I should have. I wish.
Well, at
I
least
had
you're
this
not ugly,
before I
bro.
got my haircut. I wish I got this before I got my haircut. Though it would have been so much better with my hair.
Your haircut looks good though.
I know, but I miss my long hair.
If you're joining right now and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate.
Yeah, debate me, cans.
Do your best, Patrick. Do your best. Do your best American accent.
I knew you were gonna say that. I'm terrified.
So, guys, my name's Chadwick Boseman. I won't do Chadwick.
We can
Boseman.
still hear. I can still
Do
hear
not
the Aussie
desecrate
accent.
the sweet name of Chadwick Boseman right now.
Sup, guys?
If you're joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. Am I insecure? Not at all.
Dude. I'm a classical server dude. I like going to the beach, long walks, and I really care about family and Christ.
Oh.
Hello?
Not family.
I'm not an off my bed.
Oh, okay.
I was spamming like.
Eat it.
Hi, Sam.
I got you.
Love you. I was spamming like.
I love you too, Eden.
But they spam
Alright.
so hard, they request.
I've talked to like everybody in here before. If you're joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. Thank you so much for the roses, and thank you. Did somebody send me a corgi?
Yeah, they're throwing back corgi.
Thank you for whoever sent the corgi. I appreciate you so much. All right. If you're joining and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. Let's get Mr.
It's a
Sunshine in
sin.
here.
Why should I care about your Bible?
Yeah, if you're commenting and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. What's up, Robert? How old are you?
32.
Huh?
32.
Can you get closer to your mic or anything?
Or do you have headphones in? Because if you do, you should stop doing that. It's very painful.
Yeah, it's a bit muffled, Robert.
And you're
Please
getting
make it stop
muted.
hurting.
Are you reading that comment too, Sam?
What the fuck?
What?
I'm not going to repeat it.
Robert, are you there?
No, just
What up?
no.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Why not me? No, I'm just fucking shit. No, hell no. I don't think lesbian is being right.
Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you, Robert. I am just looking for people that do think it's wrong. Take it easy.
Wait, hey, hold on.
Oh. Too late. Too late, sorry. Alright, join if you do think that being lesbian is wrong.
Hi, I'm normal.
Run up them
Ollie,
lives,
definitely one.
likes, everybody. Hello, how old are you? Oh, good Lord Almighty.
It sounded
You're not
particularly
normal.
wet.
Well, that was the toilet.
That was literally inside of the toilet.
Right, like that was
That was
actually
straight up
some really
in the
stellar
toilet.
audio quality. Yeah. Honestly, respect. In
At
a
least
really
they
odd
push.
way.
Oh.
Yeah, true.
And they're gone. If
The
you're joining
bar
and you
is
think
so
being
low,
lesbian,
Patrick.
if you're joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. They gave us a swirly. They sure did.
They sure did.
He had Taco Bell 100%.
Oh my god.
All right.
That was premium. That was some crazy work.
How much do you have to pay for that audio?
No, for real. Why'd you sound like you were on
Why
the
is
edge,
nothing
Patrick?
loading?
What the fuck was that?
I was laughing as I said how much you pay for that audio.
Talk to this person before I think.
Who's on the edge?
What's
Sam?
up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
What year were you born?
2006. I was here before.
Okay. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
Yes, it is wrong.
Why?
How come?
It go against nature's law.
Oh my god.
Define nature.
What do you mean define? Let me explain.
I think you and I, Patrick, debated this, dude.
Yes, and
the other day.
you guys lost. That's why you guys kicked me.
No, we kicked you because you said the most illogical, idiotic shit.
Well, yeah,
I
can
just
you
said
define
our
natural?
experience were different.
Can you define natural? Because I will dog walk you.
Okay,
in this
okay. It
personally.
it goes against nature's law. So
Can you
us,
define
so
nature?
us as animal species, our number one goal is to reproduce, right?
Can
No.
you define nature?
No.
My question for you.
What do you mean, bro? Define nature, bro.
Can I?
What does it mean?
Can I-
You're
can
using
I-
words. You should know what they mean if you're using them. Just answer the goddamn
Or do you want-
question.
Or do you want me to give
Fuck.
you a definition and you tell me if it's right or wrong?
Okay.
Okay, I define nature or something that is natural, that is something found in nature, found out in the wild that is not man-made. Do we agree with that? No human influence.
Yes.
Okay, there's two routes here. Route A, Route B. I will smoke you at both. Do you want Route A or Route B?
Well, explain me both.
Okay, A, I grant you that being lesbian is not natural, and B, I completely destroy you and show it is natural. A or B?
I mean, I think if you're lesbian, you can't control that. You was born with it. You can't control your thoughts.
Can you answer my
But
question?
what I
A or
think
B? Are
is
you taking
being
A or
lesbian
B?
is a mutation.
A or B? A or B?
Being lesbian is a mutation.
Did you say B or A? That's...
You just giving me two blank choices.
I'm giving you two options. Do you want me to attack your argument? That's either saying that I grant you your hypothesis that being gay is not natural and goes against the laws of nature, or B, I disprove your claim.
Bro, I said, being gay is natural because it's a
You gotta
mutation.
say lesbian. You cannot say GAY, or I will kick you.
Why?
Because TikTok doesn't like the word.
Oh, TikTok doesn't like it. Okay.
Yes.
I think it's a mutation.
Evidence.
Where's the evidence for it being a mutation?
Well, so, okay, if
Normal
something's a
women
mutation, does
are
that make it
normally
wrong?
attractive to men.
Okay, if something's a mutation, does that make it wrong?
That's not evidence.
That's the
Yeah.
point. That's the point of
you-
sex.
No, it's not.
It's
It's
to
one of the
reproduce.
purposes. It's not the only point. If
That's
something's
why-
a mutation, Bob,
That's
Bob
why
Jr.,
if
I wish
you
you were
don't
Bob
have
Senior,
kids
maybe
with a
Bob will
partner,
see. Is a mutation wrong? If a mutation happens in someone, is that wrong?
it depends the mutation. I mean, it's not.
So
it's,
why are you
so-
cherry picking?
What
Why
does
are you
that
cherry
even
picking?
mean?
No, hold on.
I'm not holding on. What the fuck
If
does
the
that
guy,
mean?
if the person cannot control it, it's not wrong. It's not their fault.
so being
Okay,
lesbian, is
so
it
being
wrong?
lesbian isn't wrong.
I said naturally, it's wrong.
Natural. There are
Bro, you just contradicted yourself
But
3
even-
fucking times.
Do you think mutations are unnatural? What do you think natural means?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes. Do you think
Okay, can you ask
mutations
your
are
question again?
unnatural?
Do I think mutations are not natural?
Yeah.
Sure.
That is not my point, bro.
Motherfucker.
You made 3
This is why we
separate
dropped you.
contradicting points. This is what? What's happening right now?
This is why I dropped you, because you literally were not coherent whatsoever.
Is this the world we exist in? The fuck is going
Okay,
on?
so what is the point of having sex? Is to reproduce.
To feel
right?
No, it feels
Thank you so much for the good evening,
nice.
Mike. Thank you so much for this.
And
the
also
roses, Stephanie.
intimacy. I mean, in
There are
my case, the
multiple-
point of sex is to tell someone they're a good boy. But But that's not why everyone does it. That's not why everyone does it. And that's okay. I like
Smex is
my
subjective.
version.
Smex is subjective.
Purposes.
Yeah, it has a function, but the purpose is subjective to each person.
Yeah.
Some people use it to make money. Some people use it for pleasure. Some people use it to reproduce. It's subjective to each person. Some people don't have Smex at all. Some people can't reproduce.
Something I like to say.
Yes, but the main point of having sex is to reproduce.
No.
If the main point of it. No, evolutionarily, if reproduction was the only purpose of sex, evolutionary, we would have evolved to
Master, thank you so much for the
And what I mean by
That's
that,
so funny.
I know. I
What I
can't.
mean
I
by
hate
that
that
is
gift,
that-
but I also love it.
Yeah.
every
Pompadour's
time
crazy.
we, do intercourse, you would get pregnant. If that was the sole purpose of intercourse was reproduction, we would always get pregnant, because that is evolutionary would be the case if sex was only for reproduction, but it's not. It has
Patrick,
multiple
I'm gonna be
purposes.
honest with you. Well, number one, you're spitting, but number two, your audio quality is dog water.
Oh, did it? Hold on, let me disconnect my AirPod.
I felt like you were speaking to me from the great beyond.
Thank you, Master, for the roses. Bob, so can you make a solid argument, or what?
I'm still waiting for his answer.
He just gave you a perfect answer.
No, he didn't. He was still talking.
What does that even mean?
Do I sound better now?
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Yes.
Okay, so if
Shelby, thank you so much for the galaxy. I
reproduction-
appreciate you so much.
Shelby's
If the
constantly
sole
eating.
purpose of reproduction was to reproduce, then every time we do intercourse, we would get pregnant. And that's not the case. So there are multiple purposes. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Shelby, Shelby in the chat for giving everybody a galaxy. Thank you so much, Shelby. W.
Damn. Do you get that, Bob Jr.? Or do I need to explain that to Bob Sr.?
Bob Senior. No, I see your point. I see your point.
So it is not solely for reproduction. There are multiple purposes.
I mean, humans use it for pleasure.
Not every human
But
uses
that
it for
is
pleasure.
that is the main point. The main point of having sex is to
No, you
reproduce.
cannot put a main point on a function. It is subjective to everybody's fucking whatever they want to do. You cannot put a purpose, an objective purpose on a function. That is illogical and idiotic. Do you understand that? My mouth has several functions. Does it have a singular purpose? No. It has several functions. The purpose is subjective. Some people don't fucking eat.
Some people
Or
don't.
they can't. Or they can't eat through their mouth.
Oh, yeah, true.
So it is completely subjective. Every function doesn't have purpose. It has a function, not purpose.
I'm just saying the main point of sex is
No.
okay, so can two females reproduce? Can two women reproduce?
By themselves, no. They have to use IVF, surrogacy, or artificial insemination. The same way an infertile couple, the same way a straight infertile couple does. A straight infertile couple cannot have children. So they use the same shit I do.
So let's say you were God, right? You put 100 women on an Iceland, right? You came back 100 years later. What do you find? Nothing.
Yeah, and if you put
Right?
fucking 50, if you put
women and
50 infertile people on an island, the same shit would happen.
I'm talking about normal human being. So out of
Infertile?
those 50,
No. Do you know how many?
Not
The
everybody is
percentage?
infertile.
Dude, the percentage of infertile people is higher than lesbians. Do you understand that? It's like 14% are
What are
infertile.
you talking about, bro?
What's the percentage of people that are infertile?
I don't know. Hold on.
And did you just say that infertile people aren't normal human beings?
No, I did not say that. I say that
You said we're talking about
no. I say there's
normal
more
human beings.
people that are not infertile than
Yes, yeah, I know, and there's also more people that are not lesbian. So what's your point?
Hey,
So
Brian,
what
can I
you
ask you a
telling me?
basic
If you
biological
put
question?
50 women and 50 men on the Iceland, right? You came back 100 years later, you will find nobody because
No, hey, guess what? Guess what? There's still consent involved. What if none of those women want to reproduce with those men? It's still gonna be fucking bones, bro. Consent is involved. So what if none of those women want to have sex with any of those men to have a child?
But what about
It's
if
fucking bones.
they do? What about if they do?
Bob.
Then there will
I've got a
be
question for
children, but that doesn't matter.
Yes, yes, there will be children. There will be thousands, millions of people, maybe.
Off of
Okay.
100 people?
Yeah, I don't think the carrying
100
capacity
years?
of an
It's 100
island would
years.
be. No, I don't think the carrying capacity of an island would be able to support a million people.
That's where my points come from. The main point of sex is to reproduce. Every species
Patrick already
goal
told you that's not the
is to
case.
reproduce and die.
Bob, I've got a question
That's
for
not
you
even
just to
true.
prove you're wrong. I've got a question to prove you're wrong. What happens if I put 50 women over the age of 60 and 50 men over the age of 60 on an island and come back in 100 years? How many generations are there going to be?
Over the age of 60,
Yes.
women cannot reproduce over the age of 60, so I think 0.
That's the fucking point, shit for brain.
But you don't know if those women are old.
Hey, Bob,
They
Bob,
might be young.
Bob,
They
Bob,
might
does
be
your
young.
does your nose hurt? Because you ran right into the fucking point.
I never gave you an age of the 50 women that I started.
I did, because straight people can still be infertile and not reproduce. You
But what about
troglodytic
what about if all of those women were 18?
Yeah, and what if they didn't consent?
What? Let's say 14.
Wait, hold on.
14.
Is
Okay.
consent a crazy word for you, Patrick? Or not Patrick, sorry. Bob. Is consent. Why do you laugh at the word consent?
What do you mean allow for the word consent?
You laughed when Patrick said,
You
"What if
laughed
they
when I
don't
said consent.
consent?"
Nah, I laughed because I was gonna say, what about if 14 of those 50 women, not all of them, didn't consent? It's still gonna be the same fault if you come 100 years later.
It is not wrong to not reproduce. Is it wrong for the straight couple to not reproduce?
Is it wrong for the? It depends.
No, it doesn't
Wait,
depend. What does it depend on?
I mean, depends the country they grew up. Let's say you grew up in a country. Let's say you grew up in a country like there's evil everywhere. Everybody's doing bad stuff.
That's every country.
Also, remember this: the majority of children that get abused are by their own parents. Do you think everybody should be a fucking parent?
The majority of children that get abused.
Yes.
Yes.
The majority of children that get abused are by their own fucking parents. You are shoving the not harmless. Sorry, my brain is so fucking fried today. The most harmful narrative possible that everybody should reproduce, everybody should have children, and that's why we see a fuck ton of kids in the foster care system, a fuck ton of kids in the adoption care system, and a fuck ton of kids who have a severe. If you just shut the fuck up for God 1 fucking second. And we have a bunch of kids who are abused, who don't have a family, their parents walk out on them, and that some kids are fucking born into being addicted to substances. Okay? So when you're shoving this narrative that the purpose of fucking life is to reproduce is obnoxious. And that's the same purpose that's been shoved down everybody's throats for hundreds of years. And that's why we have the trauma of children and the children that have been offed because of their parents, because they've been, their parents fucking offed them. It's just ridiculous. This narrative is so fucking disgusting.
Also, is
What
having
is
a
the
child
point of a debate if you're gonna mute me all the time?
Well,
So-
well, first of all, because you started your sentence in the middle of mine. That's why.
Oh.
Okay. Is
If
reproducing
everybody-
an obligation?
Oh my God! Are you gonna let me talk?
Is reproducing an obligation?
If everybody on Earth became the G word or the L word,
everyone was
then
infertile.
in 100 years, there will be
What would
no
happen if everyone was
human
infertile?
beings on
Is
Earth.
overpopulation just as bad as underpopulation? Bob, is overpopulation just as bad as underpopulation?
But answer my
Is
question
overpopulation just as bad as underpopulation? Is overpopulation? I've heard your point. Answer my
So
question. Is
answer it.
That's
So
my
answer, what
response.
will happen in
My
100 years?
response, Bob. My response. I've already answered your stupid fucking hypothetical questions. My question is overpopulation just as bad as underpopulation? Answer the question.
You did not answer my question. Well,
You've asked the same hypothetical 30 goddamn times. This is why I fucking kicked you off last time. Answer my question. Is overpopulation just as bad as underpopulation?
Is overpopulation just as bad as?
Bro, you are not 18.
Yes.
I can say that. You are like.
Wait, is they both bad?
Is are they equally bad? Or is overpopulation just as bad as underpopulation?
Overpopulation is more worse than.
Oh, okay. So why the fuck are you so concerned when we're overpopulated? You want everybody to fucking reproduce. At this rate, if everybody keeps fucking reproducing, guess what? We're fucking done for, bro. We don't have the space.
Also, Bob, tell me this. What would happen if everyone in the world was infertile?
We all die. I mean, there will be no more humans in 100 years.
So does that mean infertility is wrong?
Dude, not everybody is infertile.
And not everybody's fucking gay.
There are more infertile people than queer people. There's there's like
What I don't
2.25
like
times
about your
more.
community is that they're trying to teach children.
We didn't
we're not.
Also, no,
Yes,
we're
they
not.
do.
Wait, hold on. The pivot was massive. Address Patrick's point. We didn't ask you whether or not you like the lesbian community. We're asking you whether or not being lesbian is wrong. And Patrick already refuted your point and then you pivoted. Address his point first.
Wait, can you say your point again, Patrick?
Not everyone is lesbian and not everyone's infertile. I'm going to leave you with this because I have to go back into work. I'm going to say this to every dumb person I meet. Intelligence is chasing you, but you are unfortunately faster. And I want you to know, lesbian isn't a choice being... Shut up, Bob. Go back to flipping burgers. Go back to flipping burgers.
That's crazy.
Put on your
That's
square
crazy.
pants.
I don't need to work.
That's
I'm
crazy.
rich.
That's
I'm
crazy.
rich.
You are not rich. You are 15 and still living with mommy and daddy. That does not count.
Don't say that, Patrick. I'll get kicked if he's actually 15.
Oh,
Bob,
okay,
how
never
old
mind.
are you for
are
real? I
18.
don't believe this motherfucker's 18.
Anyway, I'm out E5000. Have a good one, guys. I might be on later.
Take care,
You
Patrick.
la.
Take care, Patrick.
You don't believe I'm 18?
No.
I mean,
And
if
you
you're
are, then that's really
18, you
depressing.
really need to go back to school.
What's 18 my
Yeah. Have a great day, bro. Alright, if you're watching and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. Only click the guest request to debate if you think being lesbian is wrong.
So, hello?
Hey, what's up? Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
No,
Wait, how old
no,
are you?
I'm sorry. I'm 19. I'm sorry. I requested to join while Bob was still here. But,
okay.
I don't disagree. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. You can go ahead and
It's all
kick
good,
me.
man. Take it easy, brother.
Worries.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, I've had this person on before.
Hi.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay, do you think being lesbian is wrong?
No, but I just wanted to say that you guys are both really pretty. I hope you guys have an amazing live tonight. And Sam, I just joined your Discord server. I just downloaded Discord for the first time.
Welcome.
Yeah, but have an amazing day, guys. Bye.
You too.
You too.
Thank you so
Bye-bye,
much.
my love.
Take care.
Bye.
All right. Let's go with Stephanie. All right. What's up? How old are you?
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
how old are you?
hi.
55.
All right. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I am just looking for people that do think it's wrong.
Wait, what? Say again?
I am just looking to debate people that do think it's wrong.
I know, but I just want to be on here to like talk because I can't handle. I know, like I'm on here, like typing in, and I can't handle like people who are talking.
I appreciate you, but I appreciate you, but I don't let that happen, or I don't allow like just people up. I only allow my friends up, but I appreciate you.
Okay.
Take it easy, okay?
All right, thank you.
Fight for me in the comments. I appreciate you though. Okay. Moving on to the next. Alright. Hello, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Alright, thank you, Gohan. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Yes, ma'am.
How come?
It's like unethical. Like there's no point you get from it. You can't like point like already talking about marriage. Because the point of marriage is to be like prosperous and reproduce. And if you're lesbian, it's just unethical and you can't reproduce. So there's no point.
Do you think getting married and being infertile is wrong?
Huh?
Do you think getting married and being infertile is wrong?
But one's unethical, one's not. One just means you're infertile, but if you're lesbian, you're choosing. That's just not
Being
ethical.
lesbian is not a choice.
Okay, so find me
Yeah,
Wyatt, so find me a source that says sexual orientation is a choice.
Sexual, what do you mean?
You know how
Liking
being you know how being
Sexual
lesbian is a
orientation.
sexual orientation?
So heterosexuality, homosexuality. So find me a source that says homosexuality is a choice.
Find me a source that says homosexuality isn't like
You
isn't
made
choice.
the positive claim, so that's on you. Thank you.
I didn't state that. I said it's unethical.
You said it's unethical?
No, but you said it's a choice. So
Yeah.
Wyatt, please find me a source that says that sexual orientation is a choice.
When I say it's a choice, I said it's unethical.
You
there's
just
no
said
point.
that being infertile is not a choice, but being lesbian is a choice. So I said, show us that being lesbian is a choice.
I said being like infertile. Yeah, you can't have babies, but like when you're lesbian, you for sure like it's just unethical. Like if you
Do you realize that we use the same things that infertile couples use to have children? We use the exact same things to have children that infertile couples use.
if you're infertile, you can't have children.
Yeah, so they use
well,
IVF,
infertility exists on a
surrogacy.
spectrum.
Yeah, but IVF, surrogacy,
If
and
you're
then
infertile, that means you can't get fertile. So how are you gonna have
That's
children?
not what that means.
first of all, the man can be infertile, right? So the man can be infertile. So the woman can use IVF, surrogacy, artificial insemination. We can use all kinds of different things to we use the same exact things that an infertile couple uses.
But you still like that's not like it's not like okay. You can still get. You don't have to be lesbian. You can just go to a sperm donor and get sperm.
That's the point that she just made. You just ran headfirst
But you
into
have
the
to,
point.
you have to be lesbian to do that. Do you?
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point.
That's what I just said. That's literally what I just said, Wyatt, is that the infertile couples use the same exact things that I use to have a child. Well, I can't choose my sexual orientation, so I'm going to have to use IVF, IUF, surrogacy, artificial insemination to have a child if I want a child. The same way that if an infertile couple wants a child, they're going to have to use the same shit I use. So what's the relevant distinction for making one wrong but not the other?
I mean, I assume you're not a Christian. Are you a Christian? Like, if we're talking religion into it. Nah,
Okay, so can you concede to that it's not unethical?
It's just not ethical. Like, there's
How is it not ethical?
Because okay, so we're talking about lesbian marriage or just like couples.
You brought up that we can't reproduce, so whatever your claim is about ethical. I mean, define unethical, brother.
As in, it's not natural. There's no point whenever you can have
Natural. Define natural.
Well, natural would be between a man and a woman, not going.
Oh my god. No, that's an example of what natural is under your worldview. Define the word natural.
Natural, I guarantee. Natural would probably be like from Earth. I assume would be the.
Look at his bio. Weird.
I don't like men, at least I think. I'm sorry?
That's
Do you have something you'd like to tell us, Wyatt?
I don't want to go there. I just want to debate
I
people.
don't like men. I like females.
Wyatt, so when you say natural, you're appealing to nature. Okay, so natural. Did you find the definition of natural?
Yeah, just
Okay, I don't need you to leave the screen. I know what natural means.
you sure? What's the definition?
It's existing in or caused by nature, not by humankind. So if you appeal to nature, Wyatt, you're going to have to say that everything in nature is moral. So cannibalism would be moral under your worldview because that is natural.
No, morals like right like means morals like moral.
I know what moral is. Holy fuck! I know what moral means.
So how is cannibalism moral?
I didn't say
Under
it's
your
moral.
worldview,
I
this is
said
an internal critique.
I
If
said
you think what is natural is
Big
moral,
words.
then that means under your worldview, it would have to be moral. Everything that is existing within nature would have to be automatically moral under your worldview.
This is why I don't appeal to nature, Wyatt. When you appeal
Okay,
to
so-
nature,
alright,
you have to think.
so-
Otherwise, you're logically inconsistent if you say that it's not natural, it's bad,
Okay, so
and you're
listen,
appealing to
listen.
nature.
Yeah, well, okay, so there's no ways for two ladies to have children. The only way a female can get pregnant is from a man part. It would
Okay,
be,
and does that make it wrong?
huh? Yeah, it
How does
does.
that? And why does it make it wrong?
Because men or women are supposed to be together so they can reproduce, not two ladies using a male semen and want to call it there. That's not how it works.
Well, it is
That
how it
is-
works
that
because
is-
that's
yeah,
literally
that's
how
how
we
it
do it,
works.
right? Wyatt, so you're not
Yeah, exactly.
explaining.
So it's-
You're not explaining. So explain why grape is wrong.
Why rape?
You
yeah,
can't
you gotta
say the
censor your
word.
fucking language, dumbass. That's why I fucking said grape.
Sorry, I heard a stutter. Well, rape is wrong because it like not. it's
What
not
did I
emotional.
just say, Wyatt? What did I just say? I said censor your fucking language. It's grape. You have to say grape, or I'm gonna kick you. I'm giving you a lot of my patience, even though you're being fucking obnoxious. Why are you off the screen? I can't hear you if you leave the screen, Wyatt. Unmute yourself and answer my question. Wyatt, I'm gonna give you 10
It's
seconds.
my fault. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Do you
Yes.
think that being do you think that how okay, no.
What was the question?
Why is grape wrong?
You were on rape. You were talking about rape. Because
Leave.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was literally pressing the button as you got rid of it.
Yeah. I had it pulled up because I knew he was going to say it when he came back.
Yeah. Also, my mods, please block that man. What's up? How old are you?
Hi.
How old are you?
19.
No, you ain't.
Fuck out of here. Anyways. Moving on.
Alright, please only join if you do think being lesbian is wrong. If you're in my guest request and you don't think being lesbian is wrong, please drop yourself. I love you, though. There's a cancel request button right above, like Sam said. Or this person said. What's up? How old are you?
Hello, I am 21. Can you guys hear me right?
Yeah. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
I would say I would say bad, not necessarily wrong, even though those two are synonyms.
We're off to a very strong start, bestie.
Yes.
Alright, so why do you think that it is bad?
I tend to look at the extremes sometimes. So like if we put, like, let's say, for example, the guy that said an island.
Yeah.
If-
So again, do you think that somebody is inherently wrong for not being able to reproduce?
No,
Okay.
but those are like specific scenarios. So like, let's say,
Yeah, so that would never happen. That's why you guys reach to those conclusions. Like, you reach to that argument because you don't have another argument. So can you give me a logical fucking argument other than because I can use your argument against you, and it's just silly.
yeah,
It's such a silly argument.
yeah, we can go like back and forth if we use that argument. I can understand that, but
Because it's not wrong to not reproduce.
it's not wrong to reproduce. That is true, but most cases, the people who don't reproduce and they aren't gay or lesbian have that choice. But it, like, being gay or lesbian, that kind of like removes the choice of like reproducing or not reproducing, you know?
Okay, but so what's your point with that?
My point is, like, if like I'm straight ish, and I would say that if I was in a relationship with someone, that I would like we both would have like that kind of choice if we both decided to, or if we both decided not to. There's that choice there. But if, let's say, I was in a like gay relationship, I guess there is a choice of like adopting or having kids or whatever.
You can have a child the same way an infertile couple can have a child. But it costs money, bro.
Yes, it does cost a lot of money, a lot more money. But like, if let's say if we had like two cis males, that kind of like goes out the window, you know. As far as
can you land the plane? I'm so confused.
So like if let's say you had two cis males, so like me and then another cis male, I'm like that both of them can't make a baby unless, you know, they can't make a baby with each other. You know, if it was like, you know, two cis females, and that's different. They can insert a sperm into, like they can artificially do it. But if it's like two cis males, it makes it different, I guess. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Kind of? No? Not making sense?
Okay.
Not necessarily.
I just you're saying like the same shit just over and over again that we about kids. And I don't think that like having kids is the end all be all. Do you think everybody should be a parent?
No, definitely not.
Okay,
And-
so then what's your argument?
And you're right. Kids should not be the end of all be all. Like in a
I think that we should push for a society that whenever parents want to be parents, that
Yeah.
they should have kids, and when parents say that I don't, or when adults say I don't want to have a child, we should trust them when they say that.
I agree.
But
with
we
you.
shouldn't shove this like societal like norm that we push for hundreds of years that's led to like
Yep.
children being abused. I don't think we should continue to push that. I think that parenting is definitely subjective. Not everybody can be a parent, and we see that all throughout society. Lots of people end up being parents that should not have children. People adopt children just to abuse them. It's horrible.
Yes, I agree with you. Not everyone should have kids. And to be honest, I mean, I really haven't thought about it much, but just like talking here, in our current society, I don't think it's wrong. It's not wrong in our current society because all the only people that reach that, you know, conclusion are people who bring religion into it. Those are like the people who fully, you know. And then I'm not religious, so personally, in our current society, I don't think it's wrong. But when we, you know, yeah, when we start like, adding some extra stuff in there, that's when it gets like you said. When we go into like weird scenarios, that's when it's like, you know, different. But you can make the same argument.
Yeah, you can make the same argument for anybody. I would say that anybody that is harmful in any sort of way, like harmful to society, would be wrong.
Yes. Okay.
But I don't think that not having children is harmful for society.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, in China, they're kind of, you know, they put like a whole like child ban and stuff, and that didn't cripple their society. Like having less kids is not bad.
All right, well, appreciate you, brother. Take it easy, okay?
Yep.
Thank you
You guys
for
have
coming
a-
up. Bye-bye.
All right, if you are watching, you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. Hello, how old are you? Hello?
7. Bye.
Do you want to bring up somebody else?
I don't know
I can do it. I got you.
Okay.
I'll just have you remove them if they're not
Noted.
answering. Okay. Now that I'm done texting.
Cool. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Gabe, why don't you debate me if you think I'm so rude, bro? I don't think that I'm rude, but if you think I'm rude, I'm sorry. What's up, bro? How old are you?
21.
Okay. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
Yeah.
How come?
Yeah, it's made up by the government.
Any proof for that?
Yeah. Yeah, the Roman government, they came up with an idea they realized that the earth cannot sustain, by the rate of people giving birth.
You're
so
kidding.
They came up with an idea.
Where's this man? Hey, can I ask you a question? What
Yeah.
tinfoil brand do you use?
I don't believe in that stuff.
You don't believe in
You
tinfoil?
don't believe in tinfoil?
Yeah, it's just a name. Just like you guys say it.
Okay, well, I'm a lesbian. I grew up in a conservative
for the
Christian household, and I am here and queer, brother.
I don't know what does that also mean.
Okay, well, if we
So-
can't
so-
get past that, then I'm not
Yeah,
sure we're
I-
gonna even have a conversation. Especially if you think tinfoil is fake.
Bro doesn't believe in tinfoil.
Bro doesn't believe in tinfoil. I think we're cooked.
Crazy.
What's up? How old are you?
Oh goodness. Hi.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 16.
No, you gotta be 18.
I know.
No, it's TikTok rules. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I've talked to this dude before. Don't know if it was pleasant. What's up? How old are you?
Kill all faggots, nigger bitch, nigger bitch, nigger bitch, kill all faggots.
Blocking you.
Nigger, 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 kill all faggots, kill all faggots.
Bro.
Nigger.
Shut the fuck up.
How can they speak still when you literally blocked them? I literally blocked that motherfucker, and he was
It's the
still speaking.
delay. TikTok is definitely an app.
That's for sure.
Yeah, it's most certainly an app.
Thank y'all for the F1s. I fucking love y'all. What's up? How old are you? Giovanna? Geo.
Name.
Geo. Why did you...
H-O-T-T-O.
Why did you click the request and then swipe off the app? Damn, y'all are fucking awesome. 32 F1s. I fucking love y'all. Y'all killing it with the F1s.
Hi, how are you? Just say hi to Sam and that's it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hi. Also,
yeah, I don't really
bye.
care if you're lesbian. I'm not really judgmental person. And also, I'm an ex-Muslim, so whatever.
Okay.
That guy who came up with Sam, I wanted to speak with him. But yeah, I think they do.
1 second,
in my
Larry. I'll talk to you in 1
personal
second.
Sorry?
Oh no, there's a lot going on. Just thank you for coming up, my love.
Sam, did you bring up Master?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I finally figured out how to do that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we brought up people at the same time. Okay, well, I
Yeah, we
appreciate
did.
you. I
Oh, no
I
problem.
appreciate you,
Have a
Master.
good day.
Hey, we
Bye-bye.
should talk about the Quran though, and you should DM me.
I'm an ex-Muslim, so I don't really know anything about the Quran. I'm very traumatized. I'm an ex-Muslim, so I don't
There's so much happening right now. Oh. Why did they leave at the same time? What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. My brain.
Anyway.
Nigger, fuck you, bitch.
Oh
ugly
my
ass nigger,
god! Shut up! 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 Sam. What the fuck?
I blocked and muted.
Oh, I blocked and muted too. You probably unblocked him if I blocked him.
Wait, no!
Okay, wait. Okay. I'm gonna
must
block
delegate.
them. No, listen. I'm gonna block them. You keep them muted, okay?
Okay, noted.
Okay.
Aye.
Okay. Y'all are fucking killing it with the F1s. Holy shit.
Oh, for real.
Y'all are awesome. What's up? How old are you?
Hi.
How old are you?
I'm 17, about to turn 18. Does that still
You
count?
gotta be 18. I'm sorry.
Why would you say, I mean, listen, honesty is a virtue. I'm just like you for real. But why would you?
Hey, if you're watching and you think that being lesbian is wrong, holy shit, y'all sent 100 F1s. If y'all are in the chat, or if you're watching you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. Alright. That's a lot of F1s.
That's a lot of F1s.
There's a lot of F1s. Holy shit. Y'all really trying to help me? Thank you.
Help me.
Y'all trying to help me. Hey, if you're watching and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. 140. 145. That's nuts. 150. The F1 helps if somebody says something they shouldn't say so that I don't get nannered.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hello again.
Alright, I was
Manji said F1s mess up the live. Really, Chris? Hey, how old are you?
19.
Did we already talk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just wanting to say that the act of being like lesbian is not entirely wrong, but I think that it's not really supposed to like even be an act of it, you know? Like I don't like y'all can do whatever.
So we
you
shouldn't
want,
exist.
But
So we shouldn't exist.
It's no, y'all shouldn't exist. But like I think it's like
We should be celibate.
What does celibate mean? Hey, I'm just asking a question, bro.
We're done.
No,
We're done.
hold on.
We're
It's
done.
just a question.
Our generation is over.
We're so cooked, bro.
We're so
It's
fucking.
just a
I'm
question.
gonna answer the question because I think like seeking out information is fine. I just don't understand why you would come up on a live with your argument being founded in sex and not knowing what celibate means.
Just cause I like talk about that doesn't mean anything. Like me not knowing what celibate means. And besides, like even if
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not doing it today.
I think that's fair. I think that's
I'm
valid.
not doing it today. If you're joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, please click the guest request to debate and let's run it up. We can get to 50k likes, y'all.
So true.
What's up? How old are you?
Oh, but to people who don't know, to be celibate means to
Shelby,
by choice
W
abstain
Shelby in the
from having
chat.
intercourse.
Thank you so much for the glowing jellyfish. I appreciate you so much. Peace, are you there? Hello?
Fuck you, nigga, bitch ass nigga, fuck you.
Oh, no.
Fuck you.
You should be in bed. You should be in bed. Okay, there. Good job, Sam. Teamwork!
Teamwork! It makes your dream work.
We're gonna get like 200 more F1s. If you're
You guys
joining,
are so diligent. Thank you.
if you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. What's up? How old are you?
18.
All right. What year were you born?
2005.
Okay. Do
What
you think being
month?
lesbian is wrong? Oh wait. Yeah. What month?
October. This month.
And you said you're how old?
18.
What day?
25th.
Bet ahead. Go ahead.
I don't think there's... I think there is something being, like, lesbians wrong. Like, being a lesbian is wrong if you believe in God. But if you don't believe in God, then I feel like since you don't have, like, a moral principle, it's not really wrong.
A moral principle.
That's what I think.
You think? Do you think God is the arbiter of morality, bestie?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's ooh.
God is a moral compass.
Is he?
Not a good one.
You think slavery is okay?
Slavery is brought up in the Bible. I'm pretty sure I heard you bring this up like 2 days ago on a live. Like
Yeah,
with
he
someone.
sanctions it. He tells you exactly what to do. So do you think it's okay?
He doesn't say it's good though. He just
He
tells you how to
sanctions
go
it,
along
tells
with
you-
it.
he
and the
command-
treatment
he-
of slaves.
He commanded
Yeah,
it.
so hold on a second. So is there immoral behavior? Do you believe do you believe that the Bible is the word of God?
Yeah.
Okay. So in the Bible, God makes rules, moral commands, okay? He made sure in the Old Testament to let you know you can't mix fabrics and you can't eat shellfish and you can't do all this other bullshit. But he made sure to let you know that you can own slaves and how to own slaves and how to beat your slaves. And in the New Testament, he hones down on that too. He doesn't ever get rid of it. He never tells you to. He never outlaws it, and he never tells you to not.
Never
own a
says it's
slave.
good.
That doesn't mean that he doesn't sanction it. Okay, so if he's sanctioning it, what do you think he like?
It's just
if
the
he has,
treatment
if he
of
has,
them.
he literally tells you to own slaves, how to own slaves. What does that mean?
It's just the treatment of slaves.
No, it's not the treatment.
He
It's
specifically told people to own slaves.
How so?
Let's go to
Leviticus
Exodus
25, 44 through 46.
No, we're going to go to
Or you could do that
Exodus.
one.
Yeah, I'm doing
Okay,
Exodus
bet.
21. This is the laws. Because this is your God. So this is Hebrew slaves. This is his people. We talk about like the Israelites and stuff like that. So this is if you're owning a Hebrew slave. If you buy a Hebrew servant, he has to serve you for 6 years, but in the 7th year, he shall go free. Thank you, Diana, so much for the good evening. So in here, the context to this, there's essentially a loophole in here so that you can own people as property for life, but this was for like Jewish slaves. But this is where we get all of the laws and commandments for slavery. I'm going to read it to you. I don't know why you're off the app. If you buy a Hebrew servant, he is to serve you for 6 years, but in the 7th year he shall go free, without paying anything. If he comes alone, he is to go free alone. But if he has a wife when he comes, she is to go with him. If his master gives him a wife and she bears him sons or daughters, the woman and her children shall belong to her master, and only the man shall go free. Nice.
It's the treatment of slaves.
No, it's the owning of slaves. If you'd let me finish, thank you very much. But if the servant declares, I love my master and my wife and children and do not want to go free, then his master must take him before the judges. He shall take him to the door or the doorpost and pierce his ear with an awl. Then he will be his servant for life. If a man sells his daughter as a servant, she is not to go free as male servants do. If she does not please the master who has selected her for himself, he must let her be redeemed. Then we can go down. There's personal injuries. We can go to Exodus 20. Anyone who beats a male or female slave with a rod must be punished if the slave offs as a direct result. But they are not to be punished if the slave recovers after a day or two, since the slave is their property.
Treatment of slaves.
Okay, so
you're being so dense. It's not even funny.
So
okay, we'll go to Leviticus.
If we don't even have to. If God says schmurder bad, God says mixed fabric
God
bad.
never outright says slavery is the best thing in the world.
That doesn't mean he sanctions it. This is so dumb. No, this is what gets me so. It's not hard. Don't be dense. It condones it. It sanctions it.
No, it doesn't.
So therefore, yes, it does. It sanctions slavery.
Saying
He does
how to
not
treat
tell
slavery.
you. So when God had the capacity to say don't own slaves, but instead told you how to own slaves and how to beat them, what would that tell me?
It's just the treatment of slaves.
Just go to
He never said that it is
AG.
good
My
to
head
have
hurts.
slaves. It's just how to treat them when slavery was a common thing.
Leviticus 25, 44 through 46. Your male and female slaves are to come from the nations around you. From them you may buy slaves. You may also buy some of the temporary residents living among you and members of their clans born in your country, and they will become your property. You can bequeath them to your children as inherited property and can make them slaves for life, but you must not rule over your fellow Israelites ruthlessly. If he doesn't say it's wrong, then your God is immoral. This is an immoral thing. He did not make this a law, but make sure to let you know all the other shit is wrong.
You have to pay off debts.
No, it's not. No, it's not. There are two types. Okay, first of all,
take them as property.
First of all, it doesn't even matter, because do you think all slavery is wrong? Is owning another human being wrong?
I think like systematic, like not like back then.
It's
like
an
the
easy question.
1600s.
It's an easy question.
Like, that type of slavery was wrong,
is owning somebody
but-
as property wrong? It's an easy question. Is owning
Not
somebody as
inherently.
property? Not inherently?
No.
So you don't think owning
Like,
somebody as
let's-
property is wrong?
Let's say you have to. It's like let's say you have to pay off debt. It literally tells us that you can go into slavery to pay off.
Do you want
debt.
to?
It
Will
says
you
that in
be
the
my
Bible.
slave under the Exodus laws? Will you be my slave under the Exodus laws?
If I was in debt and you had money, I'd.
This
be
is
your
not.
servant.
That's not what this is talking about.
To
So
pay off my
indentured
debt.
servitude, the indentured servitude was also not a choice. Okay, so it doesn't matter. First of all, Leviticus is not talking about indentured servitude, which was for 6 to 7 years. Again, and let's talk about this. I gave you Exodus 21 because there's a loophole in here. If your master gives you a wife and kids, you cannot leave. It is a loophole to be property for life. But the fact that you just said it's not inherently wrong, you have no morals. That's disturbing. That is so disturbing that owning somebody as property is
Why is it
in your
bad?
world okay. How is it? What do you mean? How is it bad?
It's inherently dehumanizing. Do you think viewing a person
Not if you
as
treat them as a
below-
human.
No, that's. Do you know what slavery is? What is slavery?
It's unpaid labor, right?
No.
You owning someone without pay. You don't pay them, but they work for you. It's like
Slavery does not have to include working. You can be someone's slave without them doing any labor. What makes
I'm not
you a
talking about.
slave?
I'm not talking
What
about
makes
like.
you a slave is being owned as property, regardless of what you're doing for that person. Someone owns you. That relinquishes you of your humanity.
Not
You are an
inherently.
object.
It depends
Yes,
how you treat them.
inherently. No, it doesn't. If you
Yeah, it
own
does.
That's literally the
someone,
definition
that
of the
relinquishes
word.
them of their humanity. What are you talking about? It's owning someone as property. People cannot be property. That is dehumanizing. Inherently so.
I'm not talking about like slavery.
I don't care what kind
like
of slavery you're talking about. Owning someone means you are relinquishing them of their humanity. That is
Not-
inherently
not really at all.
Yes, that is what that means. That is what that means. People cannot be property. It is inherently dehumanizing.
why?
This is what, because only objects can be owned. Only objects can be property. To say that someone is your property is to relinquish them of their humanity. That
why?
is why during chat. What do you mean, but why?
How are you diminishing someone's humanity by owning them?
Are people objects?
If you're treating them as a human,
Are people objects?
no.
Can you own people without
Not
dehumanizing
not
them?
now.
Oh my god. I don't mean legally. I don't mean legally. I don't care about what the law has to say. It's not what this is about. Oh my god. You know what? You know what?
How did you, when did you go to school, bro?
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Why
This
are you
is
scared?
scary.
Because
That you
you're
think that slavery can ever be okay for any reason. That's terrifying.
So what if you have to pay off debt?
That doesn't mean
Unpaid-
people should
unpaid
I don't
labor.
want to be
you.
owned as property. I don't give a fuck if I have debt. I don't want to be owned as property. Do you
Well,
want to
you
be
don't
owned
have
as
to.
property for debt?
If I have to clear a debt, yeah.
Okay,
That's
for
what it
6 to 7 years, and you can be beaten. And if your slave decides that he wants to give you your slave decides that he wants to give you a wife and kids so that he can keep you forever, you
But
want
that's
to
not what the
be a
Bible
slave under
talks
those
about.
rules? No, that is literally what it talks about. If your slave decides, I read you it in Exodus 21. If his master gives him a wife and she bears him sons or daughters, the woman and children shall belong to her master, and only the man shall go free. But if the servant declares, I love my master and my wife and children and do not want to go free, because he now has a wife and children, and probably loves them and doesn't want to be free of them, then his master must take him before the judges. He shall take him to the door or the doorpost and pierce his ear with an awl, which is literally just saying pierce him like cattle. And then
Also, I
he will
just-
be his servant for life. It's a loophole in Exodus to own somebody as property for life, besides the indentured servitude.
I just want to say, slavery itself isn't bad, but let's
That is a
not like
terrifying claim. That's terrifying.
it isn't fully bad.
What is
how is it right?
What is property to you? Define the word property.
Like a house.
No, not an example.
Or-
The definition. What is property?
How am I like?
This is so scary.
I
This
just
is so
posted.
scary.
Did you see my latest post? For everybody that didn't see my latest post, I had another fucking Christian ass motherfucker
Yeah, I
up here
was
say that
searching it
slavery
up.
wasn't okay.
I
Or
gave
that
you a
was
valid
okay.
example though.
I didn't ask you for an example.
Owning a house.
Do you want to be owned as a house, bro?
I don't want an example. What is the
I just
definition
said-
of property?
If I need to clear debt, I'll go into slavery.
What is
That's
the
not a thing now.
definition of property? What is property? I'm tired. What is property? God
Things that
damn.
belong to you. Something that belongs to
Okay.
you. Something like that.
Can people be things, sir? Are people things?
No.
Crazy work, which means slavery is inherently dehumanizing. Do you think dehumanizing people is ever good?
How is slavery dehumanizing people?
If slavery is owning a person as property,
But what if you're not dehumanizing them?
and property is a thing, and people cannot be things, people and things are not the same and they can never be the same, then you have to remove someone's humanity to make them a thing, which is inherently dehumanizing. Do you think dehumanizing humans is ever permissible?
I don't know.
You don't know? You think relinquishing someone of their humanity can be okay ever?
But like, why is slavery a bad thing?
He's blocked.
I can't. Oh.
These people live on the planet.
Are we sure? Maybe this is just a group hallucination. I choose to believe that instead.
I would choose to believe that he was just fucking with us.
Even then, saying that out loud on a public platform is
You're really dumb
fucking
because
crazy.
you're really dumb for that.
Crazy as fuck.
I like to block them because I have their username. I can go into my blocks list.
Period.
What's up? How old are you? Mr. Midnight.
Wait, isn't that the name of Fran Beau's cat? That's so cute.
Alright, if you're joining and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate.
Hi, sorry, I just wanted to come up as a bit of a palate cleanser from that dude, real quick. Just 'cause I know
Okay.
frustrating. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. More to Sam than me.
That was fucking horrific.
Like,
oh my
because I was
God.
literally sitting here, like, as you guys, like, again, it is wrong. Like, to be clear, it is wrong. And you're giving him clear examples from the Bible that he supposedly read. And I want to fully believe that he was fucking with you guys. I do want to fully believe, because towards that
really
last time
hope
that he
so.
said that, like, he started to snicker.
Right.
Like, so I'm like, I want to fully believe that that was like, he's clearly being obtuse.
Yeah, I'd
Like-
hope so.
Like, I really do hope so. I really do hope that he's actually more intelligent than that. Right? We can only hope.
Yeah.
We really
Well-
can only hope. This is the internet, so you never fucking know. But
Yeah, but I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Have a great day, okay, brother?
You as well. I hope
Indeed.
no one is as dumb.
Well, you should
Well.
watch it. Go to my account, bro, and look at the last post that I just put up.
I'm scared.
There's nothing.
I'm scared.
I heard something worse that day, but I don't know if that guy was fucking around. Thank you so much for the hat and mustache. Thank you so much for that hat and mustache. But that dude
Mom,
might be
pick me up.
the
I'm
worst shit
scared.
I've fucking heard. But all right, take it easy, okay? Thank you so much.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
All right, going on to the next. Hello. How old are you?
I am 15, but give me a second.
No.
Okay, so God gave you.
No.
Actually,
You're
I don't think I
indoctrinated,
will.
first of all. When
Yeah,
you're
very.
indoctrinated too, you're 15 and you can't read. It says 18 plus. Hey,
Not
what's
the
up? How old are you?
Oh no, I did not mean to request.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I got
sorry.
you. Thank you, Shelby, for the roses. It's okay. All right, if you're watching and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. Ouch. Hello, how old are you? Hello? Hello? RDK? Good bet? Alright. Hello, how old are you?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good,
21.
man. Sweet. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
So,
Thank you so much, Shelby. I appreciate you so much.
okay, so I think here, okay, just so we can get out of the way. You guys are probably not a fan. I'm Muslim, so for us, right, in our belief system, there's no set. I guess you could say practice saying that being a lesbian is wrong. Now, what there is though is the act of public display, which you see a lot in Middle Eastern countries. So. In terms, I guess I just had a question for you guys, like in terms of this. Would you be okay living in a community where Muslims exist, or would you prefer to like just see the religion itself go away?
Actually, my bosses are Muslim.
Okay.
So I would never want Muslims to go away.
Not the people, but I guess the ideology or the religion itself, not the actual people, I guess you could say.
Oh. That's a hard one because I don't like religion. So like I'm an atheist and I don't like religion, and I would have to read the Quran more to like make it, I don't know, like
I don't think the entire faith should go away. I think that religion in of itself has beauty to it, and that it gives people faith and it gives people a lifeline. I don't think faith is logical, but I do fully believe that religion has saved people's lives mentally, at the very least.
Of course.
I think that there are some things in Islam, or at least that I've been shown, that I personally find to be kind of very questionable. But I think like the fundamental parts of like Islam and Christianity and a bunch of other religions are just that there's beauty in the world and that caring about other people is important. I think that's great. I do think that there should be some revisions though, like in an ideal world.
And I agree, right? Like on like a few points there. First one, it's impossible for me to prove to you that God exists, right? It's faith driven. It's not, I guess you could say, it's not fact-based, which it's true. It's faith-driven. The second, my memory's gone. I've had a long day today.
It's okay, bro.
It's relatable.
You're good, man. Same here, literally.
So one thing I did want to go back on. I don't want to make all religions look bad. I don't agree. There's slavery as well did exist during the time. Like it's mentioned in the Quran. It's of course for me it's not acceptable. Now in terms of I don't want to go into a whole like explanation or anything, right? But the whole like in Islam, if you guys read more like in depth in the books itself, it's encouraged to free slaves. And I know other Christians that would also say that it's not correct to slavery is it's not good at all, right? So I don't want all Christians to look bad on on their end, but again, in their books, I don't want to bash any religion, but there is more, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? They make it more okay to own slaves. But yeah, just from my religious perspective, I don't think it's correct to own slaves, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make that point as well.
Okay.
Okay, and my question to you would be if so like that's where I would see like a contradiction, right? Is like we see like the condoning of slavery, how to own slaves in certain books, and then taking it back. That would just be like a contradiction to me. But also if we can see immoral things that are condoned and sanctioned in a book, then how are we to take all moral claims in that book to be true?
So I can explain it to you briefly like this. So imagine back then, right? During a time of you tried speaking out, you would probably get, I can't use a word. What do you guys use on live here? Right? For standing up and having different beliefs. So in the terms of my faith, the Prophet Muhammad, when he came down, during that time to just simply say, banning slaves right off the bat, he wouldn't have existed anymore, right? So in my own belief, in my own system, is there a set of rules and how they should be treated and how the encouragement of freeing slaves, it was something that was very much encouraged in Islam. And you guys could, once off this live, any viewer could search this up online. I'm not I'm not making it up. You can find multiple references in the Quran where it talks about the encouragement of freeing of slaves, how they should be treated, how they are not to be abused, overworked. So again, it's a stepping stone and a guideline for people to eventually, for slaves not to exist anymore. So yeah, that's my answer to you. So it's hard for just a prophet, or a prophet's just a human, right? For them to just make such a bold claim back then, to just try to end something, they would not have existed after that came out of their mouth. So it's something that's been a work in progress, and we don't see slavery anymore in mostly, I would say. And it's not something that is encouraged nowadays. I don't know if I was too clear. I've been working for 13 hours, so
It's okay, bro. All right. Well, I appreciate you, man, and I hope you take it easy. Okay.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you guys as well. Hope you have a
too.
great night wherever you guys are.
You too, bro. Get some rest.
Bye bye.
All right. Thank you so much for the heart, me. My brain is fried.
I was about to say, I'm not here.
I'm not here either, and I feel bad. I don't want to debate people and me be checking out,
absent and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna end the stream, y'all. Are you gonna go, Sam? Are you gonna go live, Sam?
Live my life. I don't know about go live. The fuck? Hell no. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I've been delaying doing my hair for like a week because of how often I have to go on live. I want my Cruella DeVille half and half afro, god damn it. And I want to do my fucking nails with the cute little Y2K charms and the cat eye magnetic fucking nail polish, and I will get that done if it is the last thing I do.
Period.
So yeah, I'm not going live. I'm tired.
Okay, well, if you don't follow me, you should follow me. If you don't follow Sam, you should absolutely follow Sam. Sam's the fucking best. We're gonna end the stream here. I'll probably go live tomorrow. Yay! Y'all take care. Brush your hair. You're getting blocked for saying Sam is cringe.
I'm only cringe if you're lame.
Yeah. All right, everybody take care. Toodaloo.
I think you blocked the wrong person.
Really?
Yeah.
No?
I think so. I saw someone disappear, but it's not the person that said what they said.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying you need to block this person. I'm saying
I'll
whoever
go
that
through my
was,
block.
they're fucked.
Hey, I'll go through my blocked list. I'm so sorry. I'll go through my block list. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Y'all take it
Lovely.
easy. Take care. Brush your hair. Good night.
Because I'm Jewish.